Howdy, folks. Everything's loading up. I think we're gonna be golden here. I think it's good. I think everything's loading up. Oh, I can hear myself somewhere. Conrad, maybe?
That was
Yeah,
good.
Conrad. Cool.
Oh, I got it. Sorry, it's my bad.
Conrad, maybe?
Sorry about that.
No worries. That's okay. But we are live. It is Monday night. It is a few minutes after 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm glad to be here as the adventure is getting quite interesting. And yeah, we'll see where this leads. For now, I will pass the mic over to the DM to do the character intro and all that, and we'll get going. Oh, actually, just before that, exclamation mark giveaway. We're doing a giveaway ending next week. Next Monday is the last day. You can win yourself a Lemonade Syndicate t-shirt, and you can pick your size and pick, the color you want. Yeah, just enter, follow the steps. I will put it in chat now. Never mind, there it is. Boop, boop.
Badoom.
And there you go, DM.
Thank you. So, we're going to start with the character question, but as always, every Monday we play. It's an actual play. I lead these four the men of the Gill on various scenarios and adventures, and we have fun and chaos. Character building question. We'll start with the one who went down first during combat.
Yo, mama.
Donnie.
Oh, what?
Oh. My mother's a very nice woman, and you know that.
Yeah.
We'll start with Donnie. You hear a random sound in a very dark room. What do you do?
First, try to find the source of light so I can see, because I'll be blind. Otherwise, I'm running for the nearest exit.
That's a good answer.
Door was closed, damn it!
Erden, you hear a random sound at nighttime. What do you do?
You reach for my crossbow and I try to hide. Just like a rogue fashion.
Pray! You hear a random noise in a really dark room. What do you do?
Vulture Man. Is that you, Vulture Man? Have you come here to play? I'm really not in the mood to play. Maybe I'll start crying. I don't know. Well, I hope that doesn't happen. Because I'm afraid of not knowing. And if I don't know what's there, I do have dog vision, though. I'd see who it is. Yeah, I'd have to investigate.
And the dead bunny. What are you doing? You can't hear you.
I didn't have my thing down. There you go. I'm dead, so I don't guess I just rest there gently. Just yes. If I was alive, I'd cast light and be like, "Yo, who the fuck is here?"
Asher, Ash, you do not disturb Asher's 8 hours of sleep. He gets real cranky.
Hey, Corpse, what do you do? That's basically what you asked.
That's what some men ask their girlfriends. Corpse, what are you doing? Not necrophilia. So, as we left our adventurers last episode, they had gotten out of the the crypt, almost died because of rats. As they were just opening doors left, right, and center, they discovered they teleported back. The town, the island of Homestead, the town was being set upon by cultists. Prey went, here's a devil, help him.
Hurl that fire, boy!
You saw that your ship, the Sea Elk, was launching cannonballs into the city trying to help. You found the ritual was being cast at the top of the hill by a glowing beacon that had begun to shine. You ran up. You saw Gentleman Velociraptor and Flora casting spells. You tried to slow down and stop it, but you were too worn from your day of shenanigans that many of you had fallen. The ritual completed. The Laramsis person was brought back. You don't know his name. He was elven, eloquent, and very well spoken. He walked around making sure everyone was stable. And when Prey informed him that his henchman, Gentleman Velociraptor, had used children and had downed all these people, and especially a newly welcomed member to his Laramses family, he ripped his heart out, threw it at Prey's feet, and asked Prey if he wanted Asher back. Which Prey said, "I would like him to be more hoppity." To which the Laramses person drove his teeth into Asher's neck, lifted up, and said, "If he wishes to know more of this gift and of his newfound family, you can tell him to meet me at the Crimson Citadel in Seption." And he turned into mist and flew away. And that is where we pick up. Your whole party is downed, Prey. All stable. Asher was just bitten and dropped to the ground. The children are on the floor behind you. And you're alone, standing, beaten, bloodied, and tired. What do you do?
So the rogue guy left.
As Laramses picked up Asher, he just fucking booked it out. Basically, once his master saw that he was done what his master wanted, he left.
Well, I will check on the children.
And I'll climb up
You
and take a
check
look at
on-
the children.
Okay, you check on them. They're wet from being in the yellow orbs, but they're breathing unconscious.
I will grab them and just drag them over to to Asher, and I'll bring everyone, basically put them in a little pile, and then I will curl up next to the pile and be like,
Finally, I get to sleep.
And as you drag and make as your tribe used to do on cold nights, you just pile everybody in a nice little pile, just a dog pile over Asher to keep him warm, and just lay down in the heat pile. And as you are drifting off to sleep, you see Asher's chest just slowly rise and drop. And as your vision starts to blur and leave, you hear magnitudo expectat, and you fall asleep. And you open your eyes, and there is darkness.
There!
And you
We just talked about this.
there is darkness, and you're just floating in infinite darkness. And you hear the sound, Invotus Preda.
Father, brother, Vulture Man. Vulture Man, is that you?
It is what you have called me before.
Do you have a better name?
Vulture Man will do.
Oh, okay. Well, Vulture Man, I do appreciate you saving me in that hole. Am I dead now? What's going on? I'm a bit concerned.
You are resting, getting your body into peak physical condition. Greatness was expected, and you have provided prey. Vengeance is still needed.
There's a lot of things I could seek vengeance upon. Kyle was... Hi, my name is Kyle. Now he's Smoky Kyle. We could seek vengeance upon Kyle's voice or Kyle's puberty. I'd be like, no, puberty, we must fight you now. I'm not...
Remember! And you just hear him say, remember! And you see, with your dark vision, the form of a hand that is reaching towards you. And as he gets closer, it morphs into a vulture claw and grabs you. And it's not like the first time when you were grabbed and the first time you had the conversation with the vulture man, with your patron. This time it's a firm grasp, and instead of being like, I want you to fucking listen, this is like, how can it's kind of like a hug, but from a giant hand. But the talons still drive into you. And as they drive into you, you just constantly hear, remember, remember. And as the pain shoots through your body, you tense up as you feel power surge through you. And your brain is flooding with images. And the words, Crimson
Capital?
Citadel.
Oh, Citadel.
Crimson Capital. Oh. Citadel Capital. Same shit, different pile. Bigger, but whatever.
Yeah.
And it just goes into your head and it's banging around and you're brought back and you just hear and you're covered in sweat and just dirt and mud as you're pulling a cart filled with mined ore from your family's mine. Now, usually you don't do this. You had people. So it's easy to assume that it is now after the fall. And you're pulling the cart. And you're walking down a road you've walked many times to the city where you trade. What do you do?
Where's Asher? He that boy got bit.
I'll see if I can run a bit faster just to try to get to the city a bit faster.
Okay. You start just running and running, and it's as if the cart, you know it's loaded. Like, you know how much you used to load this cart. It used to be a 2-3 day thing, but as you push and you drive thinking, I have to figure out what happened to my hippity hoppity buddy man. You're running and you reach the open, like the canyon, the canyon where you used to mine and live. You reach at the end of it and you can see the large open field that leads to Lolopa. And you can see the ruins of what must have been a beautiful big city. And you walk closer, like you're running towards it, and you look up at the gate and you see 2 big crimson red banners. And dead center of those banners are 2 crests of a blackened sun with a white skull in between, in the middle. And the voice goes, seek vengeance.
Yes. Crimson, Capital, Banners, Lolopa. Yes, I think I understand.
I look around to see if I actually see the Vultureman. I'm like,
I hear you.
Where
are you, buddy?
You're all by you're all by yourself, and as you walk into the Citadel, you just fall back into unconsciousness and rest.
do we all get a long rest?
Oh yeah, this is what's happening right now, but it's just Erden, the last thing you saw was a crossbow bolt being shot at you and you hitting the ground. So you're on the ground and you feel yourself slipping, but then just maintained. You're unconscious and you fall. Like I said, crazy fucking day. You guys are tired. It's been rough. Anybody else would have given up halfway through that crypt. And you just fall asleep. In front of you is the spectral form of an elven man. And he's wearing half plate. He has the crest of the Famutian Guard on his chest. And he looks at you and goes, "You've done well, Erden. But have you forgotten everything I've taught you?"
Do I recognize this?
The face and like everything is a bit distorted. The voice and that armor and the sword on his waist you've seen millions of times. The armor was always posed on dummies in your home. The sword hung up on walls, and the voice is the voice of your fathers.
Mm-hmm. I'll just say like, basically, I taught myself. You didn't want to teach me,
Well then,
but I mean, yeah.
I guess it's time to make up for lost time. And he just pulls a sword out, and there's a sword in front of you.
Is it like a spectral sword?
Yeah, they're training swords. Like you've seen these swords used in your hometown, and like you know that these are swords that are used for training.
Yeah. I'll take it.
And for the rest of the evening, you don't dominate, but you put him in his place a few times.
I hope it's like a rapier or something that I can use my dex.
Oh yeah, like
Great sword.
It's still a dream state. So like you just grab the training sword and it morphs into morphs into what you need it to be, and you put him in his place a few times. Like you're like, this is a dream. I'm gonna kick your ass, old man. Fuck you.
It's
And
not
you
dream.
just and you just spar with him for the duration of your long rest. It's not fun as in bonding time. It's fun as in like, I need to get this fucking pent up rage out I have towards you, and it's just fucking like, when he bests you, you don't stay down. It's up and you're back at it. You're not giving him a chance to rest. Although he's giving you some, you're like, no. The fucking kill or be killed, old man. And that's what it is the whole night.
This is my dream, bitch. There's a lot of like rage left in there that needs to get out.
Exactly. So that's what the whole evening is.
Nice.
Donnie, you have a nice, peaceful evening's rest, dreaming of Galcron, of still trying to put your finger on what the fuck went wrong with the water ducks. But you're thinking about it. You're going to figure it out. Damn well know you're going to figure it out.
One of these days.
And you're like, what was it? And you're like thinking about everything that your mentor taught you. And it's just tidbits and funny stories that come up. You're like, God damn it! Just frustrating. But you get a long rest. Asher. The last thing you remember is falling in combat. You remember feeling yourself slip. And when you open your eyes, you are in somewhat of a bowl. Like not a natural.
I've been made into stew. My worst fear.
Say it's like a natural rock face of a bowl. You can see little brooks all feeding into this lake at the bottom. Around this bowl is just wild, untamed nature. You can hear the sound of a woman's voice just humming at the bottom of this natural bowl. What do you do?
I will approach the humming.
As you approach, you walk down. The water at your feet isn't cold, isn't warm. It's just, you feel it, but you don't sense it, if it makes sense. And
it
you
just feels like it's part of me. It's very like,
yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you make your way down to this little lake. And you can see sitting with her feet in the water, beautiful robes, not in her sprite form or as water, the true blue-skinned deity that you've met once. You see Eldath sitting there, and she's just slowly brushing her feet on the water. What do you do?
I will say, Eldath, I'm so happy to see you. I feel like I haven't been able to commune with you very well this last chaotic day. It's I don't even know how to explain it. I'm just happy to see you.
She like as you speak, she like turns, goes, Asher, did, I hadn't heard from you, but now that you're here, she opens her arms and goes, welcome home. And she moves about waist deep into the water and just has her arms open, beckoning you.
I am making my way for that hug.
Okay. As you walk into the water, it's crisp, it's clear. It's like a hot mountain spring. It's very refreshing, and as you reach in for the hug and she
Oh, you
embraces
bastard.
you. Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't see the chat, you bastards! You fuckers! Okay.
Anyway, she's here for the hug. Let's go.
As you embrace her, it is a sensation you have not felt in a while. It is warm. It is welcoming. It feels like home. And you feel at peace. And you feel her take a deep breath in, and halfway through this deep breath, you hear it sounds like a tremor coming from the ground, but the ground's not shaking. And you look up, and the sky is going from this beautiful, clear blue sky to a night sky filled with purples, reds, blues, like an oil painting, just melding together, and it's moving. And you just hear her go, Sylvanius! And you look up at her, and you see that she's seizing. And you see that from her, around her neck, purple tendrils just wrap around her neck, down her arms and her legs. And you're freaking out, and you realize they're coming from your arms. And you just hear, Mr. Lepus, I must say, you must be one of my greatest acquisitions by far. And you realize that the untamed wilds that surrounded this bowl are gone. It is now the bowl floating in nothingness. I believe it's time we have a chat, Asha. Please, come on in. And you hear, and you look up, and you see this beautiful 20 by 20 just log cabin. Just there with the door open. There's a fireplace. There's smoke coming out. It looks warm and welcoming.
Am I still holding on to Eldath? Is there any way of me letting her go?
Oh yeah, once you realize that they're coming from you, you let her go, but she's still just seized in place.
There's like a big sign over the thing. It's like orgy hut. It's like, oh god.
Tentacles welcome.
Tentacles and tentacles and testicles.
Is there any way that I can? Well, first and foremost, can I check on Eldath? Is there anything that I can do?
What would you like to do to check on her?
Well, she's like, you said she was like seizing.
She's not seizing. She's seized. Like the tendrils are holding her in place. Like she seems like she is, for lack of a better term, petrified. So she's just paralyzed in place, unmoving.
Can't speak either. Just completely.
Just her like the last thing you see is just her eyes seized, looking towards up.
And what did you say? What did you say that she said? Was it son of?
She's Sullivanius.
Solavanius. Okay. I'm just gonna be like, because I have no way of like unpetrifying her, so I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna go see what's going on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try to help you, and I'm gonna start like walking towards that cabin.
Okay, as you walk up, like I said, it's warm, it's welcoming. It's very rustic. There's a fire hearth burning. Like as you go to the door, you can see that it's just a 20 by 20. There's a small dining room. There's just like a table with a few chairs, a small teapot, and there's just a fire roaring. There's fruits and vegetables all over the table. And at the other side of the table, like you're at the door, he's at the other side of the table, is a distorted figure. Just the distorted figure of a humanoid.
Distorted finger, just like.
Red rum! Red rum!
My strong hand.
I'm gonna say Solivarius?
No. Solivanius is a bit more of a well-known being than I.
And who are you?
I'm what you'd call... My name has been lost to time. You've referred to me as the Voice. What would you like to call me, Mr. Lepus?
I'm not sure yet. I don't know the status of our relationship. I don't know if I should call you friend or foe.
Let's just say we're testing the waters right now. Come. Enjoy the feast, drink some tea. There's no problems here.
Can you let Eldath go?
That is a bit of a predicament. Right now we're having a conversation. Once this is done and she's settled down a bit, I'm sure she'll be open to conversation also.
You promise not to hurt her?
On my mother's honor.
I'm just gonna like pull the chair back and sit down.
So, Asher, first of all, be sure to thank your friends for this to be possible for us to talk. I have somewhat of a proposition for you, if you're open to receive it.
What would that be?
Well, let me open up with a question. You followed Eldath for how long?
I first had my calling with Eldath, I suppose, less than a year ago.
And aside from giving you these divine gifts, what else has she given you?
Purpose? Instead of being stuck in my little rut of a town and kind of getting out to see the world, I guess. Trying to help people.
Did she give you that? Or did you decide by yourself that your gifts were better used in the open world?
Well, I don't know if I would have just stayed at home if it hadn't been for her. I don't know.
This is what I'm offering you. All Eldath and the other deities have given you are rules and regulations on how to live your life and what to do, and all they want is your praise, love, and adoration. What I want is the exact same thing, but what I offer is freedom. The same gifts, the same blessings, no change, but the only rules you follow, Asher, are your own. You decide what you do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. No penalties, no charges, absolute freedom. That is what I want for you, Asher. What do you say?
I mean, freedom does sound good. I didn't think I was really being limited before, but you sound like you're telling me that I was.
You're telling me that a hunter finds you, and he says, "Oh, I'm gonna have some stew tonight." Has Eldath let you strike that person down for self-preservation, or would that have been against the way of nature? He's a hunter, it's his nature to hunt. I say, strike down who you want. They're a threat, take care of them. They're a friend, give them gifts. No tax on what I give. Just do what you want to do. No regulations. All I ask is that whatever you were giving Eldath, you now direct to me.
I'm not. I don't know. I don't know if I can make this decision. This seems so sudden.
Well, think about it this way, Asher. She was ready to take you in and claim you as a source of power. And just keep feeding the machine. What I offer is the way to return and spread the good deeds.
Well, I do want to keep helping others. Are you saying that if I go back to Eldath, I'm not going back?
Eldath was ready to accept your soul and the power she had gifted to you and how it evolved. She was ready to take it and give it to Sullivanius to feed his own needs. Gods are greedy beings. I just wish to spread goodness through you and to show others that there are no strings attached to the gifts we can offer.
Oh, you're a god and you don't believe in being greedy and taking?
I am a self-made man. I was like you, but I refuse to be claimed. I refuse to be a number. And I refuse to let the gods do this to others.
I make like a coercion check, and I see like if not coercion, but a
Insight check?
yes.
Intimidation.
I'm a bunny.
I'm a bunny.
You can roll an insight check on this shadowed humanoid.
Well, just based on these things that he's telling me, like, am I likely to believe him? I guess I don't know.
Yeah, you can roll an insight check on him.
22.
22. This figure, because you can't see his face, he's distorting himself, he's distorting anything. He leans in and goes. He leans in, and in his voice, you can hear through the chaos that is his voice, because it changes pitches. He deliberately makes himself sound. There is intelligence, and there is purpose, and there is truth.
He sounds like he believes what he's saying, basically. Like he is.
What he is telling you is 100% true. What he is saying from every fiber of his being is the true gospel. Just be yourself. Do what you want to do. No strings attached. And spread the good word like you did for Eldath.
Well, if you're saying that I can still help people, that's what I want to do.
Glorious. You can call me Sirik.
With a K or with a C, Sirik?
It's just Siryk. Sirik.
Way more complicated than it needs to be, but okay, I'm just gonna call you Sirik.
Blame my mother. She had she's like, oh, a classy voice for a classy man. May she ever rot in the 9 hells.
Thought you said you were swearing on your mother before.
Yes, she was an honorable woman. Doesn't mean I liked her. I swore on her honor, not her on her honor. Difference completely.
Okay.
So do we have a deal?
I guess.
Put her there. And he extends his hand across the table.
The fingers just stretch out. You're like, what?
Oh, we can't hear you, Sean.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Sean.
The hand just stays there, but the fingers are just like.
Yeah.
I'll shake his hand. But
And as
I'm grabbing it, as I grab his hand, I just want to reiterate that I want Eldath to be okay though. I don't want any harm to come upon her.
I promise I do not hurt Eldath. I will have a conversation with her once she's ready to calm down. She's a bit pissed off right now. Understandable. But still, I will have a conversation. I will not harm her. I promise. And as he grabs your hand and shakes it, and you can feel your consciousness slip back into the prime material plane, he goes, oh, and just a side note, you're fading. He's like, you can see that he's posing himself like, your friend's babe got you bitten by a vampire. Bye. you feel your consciousness launch back and into your body. And you guys you all wake up the next day. It is it's not midday and it's not early morning. Like, it was a rough day yesterday and you guys slept in. As you all wake up, you can hear 3 voices going, do we wake them up? I don't know, I'm just real scared. I don't understand what's going on.
One of those kids a chain smoker, or
Can I sit up and take a look at what's going on?
Yeah, as you being the only one who knows why everybody's piled in the heat thing, you wake up and you see that your friends are starting to rile awake, but the 3 kids aren't there anymore. And in front of you stand a disheveled human man, not large, but he's big, half orc, and an adult elven woman, and they're just all disheveled, wearing rags on them, just torn clothes, and there's that one there's waking up, and those guys are rolling around. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, you must be part of the people. The people that will celebrate our victory. We saved the children. You're welcome.
The elven woman just cries. And the human man, disheveled human man, has gray hair and his beard's I don't know how to tell you this, but we woke up in a pile next to you guys, looking like this.
Well, did you trade places with the children? I don't quite understand. Hey, party, men of the guild, please wake up. If we are rested, we should all be rested. I feel like $1 million, not exhausted at all.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so you guys wake up and you see the same scene.
Are we sitting at 1 HP now or full HP?
Full, because you all had a long rest.
Spell slots regained.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the orc stands up and goes, well, last thing I remember, my dad tucked me in, and middle of the night he woke me up, said, come on, we're gonna go sailing. Don't let your mama know. When I jumped out the window, I was put in a bag and shoved in a box. And the elven lady goes, I was playing on the beach with other kids, and then like gentleman velociraptor came and yelled at us, and he said he's gonna walk me home because the kids were being mean, and he took me to a cave with goblins, and he got put in a box. And then the human goes, I was on a boat, and when I made shore, the harbor master said I needed to do inventory, and I got shoved in a box.
How old are you guys?
The elf lady goes, I'm 5. The orc goes, last time I checked, I was 13. And the human male goes, I was in my mid-teens.
Those numbers seem to make sense to me. Thank you very much. Fine stories, but why are you here? And where are the children? I still don't understand.
I just want my dad.
My father is also dead.
Ray.
Yeah.
I think they are the children.
I've seen babies before, and these old people, 5, 13, whatever the numbers were, they don't look like children.
Guessing something transformed them? I don't know.
Do I look at my hands? Do my hands look older?
No, you guys look the same.
Oh, well, I'm wondering, what season did you sail? And what season did you lose your father? Maybe they were frozen like icicles. You know, wintertime when the frogs freeze and then I'm assuming they don't age when they're frozen. Perhaps they do. Maybe you thaw wrinkle thaws.
Is that like Santa Claus but for old people?
Wrinkle claws.
Wrinkle thaws.
Wrinkle thaws. The human goes, I was sailing, I don't know, it was midsummer, which is the season it would have been for you guys.
Okay.
Are we still like where the ritual took place?
You're still in that cave where Bray all piled you guys up.
I have a theory, men of the Gill. Also, I'll tell you guys what happened with the vampire, in due time. So,
Vampire?
we'll get to that. These children, I have a theory. You know when you kill an elk and you drink its blood?
No.
No? Okay, well, you do that to get the elk's strength, strong like elk, brah, strong like elk. Perhaps, instead of stealing the strength of the elk, they stole the youth of the children.
Weird analogy, but makes sense.
Of course it makes sense. I'm the wisest of my family.
And the dumbest.
I was gonna say you are.
Oh,
Look at where the ritual took place. If there's any like debris of like the whatever was like in casting the children,
The sack.
Yeah,
the sack.
the neon sacks. Yeah, you walk up to the to where the ritual took place. You can see like that on the floor is all sprawled like the other transportation circle, but this one's different. It's a ritual circle, just blood, dried blood, and you can see that there's just liquid where you shot your crossbow bolts through them. You can see that it's still there, but the rest of it's all gone. Like there's still some, but the sacks are gone.
What was there anything that you saw in that book, Donnie, that would cause them to change? Like get like it's like they change bodies or something. Like because they were all human kids, right?
There was. You never asked what
Okay.
races were missing,
We never
so
actually
you just knew it was children.
Okay.
You just went, children, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
You never got the
Yeah.
specifics.
And I don't know.
We don't
what
see
book you're
race,
referring to.
okay?
Pardon, Donnie?
I don't know which book you're referring to.
Papers or like all the documents that you found about that.
I never
that-
told you guys about
He,
that.
he never he pocketed it all. He never
I
told
haven't had a
anybody
chance
about
to even look at them anyways.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
are you
I
referring
forgot
to
about
the,
that.
Are you referring to the ritual book that I was reading?
I mean, yeah. If there might be something in there as well.
Well, let me take a quick look, and I'll just like
turn pages and see if I can see something about stealing youth.
it. Roll an investigation check.
1.
You search. You go, this, because you found it in the harbor master's home. You're like, this is the harbor master's diary. Which
Like,
it's an infernal documentation of what he was doing. So you can see it as a diary.
like the sack, I guess, or whatever. Like it still reminds me of like this. It has the same texture as what we saw in Pelt's Lane.
Yes, it does. Sorry, just somebody said something about metallic. I wanted to make sure it wasn't coming from my end.
No.
You touch it and you're like, it's very viscous, and it's an exact duplicate of the little egg sacs. What was in them that you guys found on Pelt's Lane?
Perhaps we could head out of here. Let's go check the village, see if there was a cult, old baby children people. There was a cult. They attacked the village. We perhaps thwarted, big word, their attempt to destroy the village. I'm not sure, but we could take a look, and maybe on the way I could tell you guys about the encounter I had with a vampire.
So as you say that, like, the village might be destroyed, the elven lady who has been crying goes, Dad! Like, she is inconsolable now. She thinks her parents are dead.
Maybe.
There, because like Esme got like fully absorbed in that.
Flora, yeah.
Thing.
Esme,
Flora,
it's fine.
Flora. Esme is bad.
You, as she was thrown in, you saw that she said, "I'm sorry," and like the thing absorbed her, and like, perfect way to put it, it was like a gelatinous cube just took her and just tore her apart.
Yeah, I was just gonna say if there's anything that she would have dropped or anything, we could have brought it to Esme, but yeah, no.
If you want to look around to see if there's any remnants of Flora, you can roll an investigation check.
Sure, I will.
I'm going to while he's
11.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, 11. You look around and you like I said, there's a lot of fucking like it's kind of slick because of all the where you shot your crossbow bolts where it leaked. You find a small like decorative skull, like a pendant. It would have been like about this big, like carved
I'll
out of
grab
some material. Okay,
I'll
you were
grab
saying,
that.
Asher?
When all this is happening, I'm kind of just more or less like sticking in the background, kind of just like holding my neck because I can like feel like some pain or like something, and I'm just trying to put everything together from what I've just been told, like kind of like whiffed back into reality here. But
By the way, I forgot you made my vampire.
so as I see this elven lady like sobbing, I'm gonna go over to her and console her in Elvish.
Okay. As you get close to your group, you get close to them, and you just like you like put your arm around her, consoling her, and through your palm, you can feel. You can feel her heartbeat. Wait, I'll go closer.
We can actually hear it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you feel that on your palm, and it's like shooting through your arm, and you've consoled many a person, and you've never been able to feel someone's heart this accurately, down to the beat. It's pulsing very strongly.
I'm a little taken aback by that, but I'm gonna choose to ignore it. Just chalk it up for
Okay.
that it's nothing.
Asher, what did you do when the Vulture Man was talking to you last night?
I didn't talk to the Vulture Man.
He
Did
was
you
talking
talk
to
to
you
the
and you
Vulture
just
Man?
he talked to you and you just stayed quiet. Rude, buddy man. Rude.
I wasn't visited by a Vulture Man.
Oh, well, I thought we shared dreams. Apparently not.
Sorry, Prey.
Oh, well, are you ready for the tale of the vampire?
As this is going on, like you guys are now just walking out and down the hill, like back towards Homestead.
Yeah.
Before we leave the area, can I grab gentleman
Oh, yeah,
Velociraptor?
The Velociraptor is on the ground, chest ripped open, no heart. So his lungs like somewhat partially sticking out.
I want to bring the
just-
heart, like put it in my bag.
Okay,
And I just bring him I grab him by the tail and just like drag him behind.
Okay. So as you drag him behind, pray you pocket the heart. Please tell us the tale.
Well, I was the only one standing, as you probably remember falling asleep. I was also very tired, but I thought it was very important to stay awake and fight this vampire. So, you guys all fell asleep in different ways, and I was like, "No, vampire, don't hurt the children." He was like, "I will hurt the children." I was like, "You shall not." And Velociraptor and I, we were like, let's get this vampire. And then Velociraptor decided to try to get the vampire, but the vampire got him and ripped his heart out. And I was like, no! And I just scared the vampire off. And he said, meet me at the Crimson Capital. I was like, oh, okay. But then, before he left, he quickly bit Asher and then he left. One other detail is that, he didn't. That's not true. He killed Velociraptor because Velociraptor stole the children. He was like, "Don't fuck with the children," and yeah.
What?
They did the hooga booga 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 booga, and the vampire showed up. And then he was like, you fucked with the children. So he killed Velociraptor right in front of me. And he threw me his heart. He was like, eat that, Prey. And I was like, oh, thank you.
Does Prey know that it's a vampire?
Would Prey know what a vampire is?
I think we were trying to stop them summoning a vampire, so I think I kind of pieced that.
Okay.
together,
You guys know of vampires, and he saw him bite Asher, so he knows that Buddy was a vampire.
Okay, so, he killed Velociraptor, and then he turned into pudding and just and flew off. Pudding might not be the right word, but he turned into pudding and he left. So Astra, I think you might have died. I'm not sure.
I feel pretty alive right now.
You do look quite hoppity, I must say.
I don't know. I don't think I died.
Well, maybe check your neck holes. There might be neck holes,
like
I'm
that.
not sure.
Holes.
Yeah, neck
Plural.
holes. Check your necks.
Just because I'm paranoid about them knowing, I'm gonna cast like mending on my neck and like have the holes like plug up.
So I'll say that when you cast mending, it doesn't plug up the holes because that's still a wound. You regrow the fur over it.
Like, no, there doesn't seem to be any holes. I have a bit of a headache, probably from hitting my head on the ground. But
Now it's just weird. I think he just sucked your neck and left. That's kind of weird.
I will heal him. I will heal him, Hickey.
Yeah, this one's
maybe I
dead.
was just this type.
And like as he tried, he just like
Start shaving his neck.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's a positive. But yes, the vampire is gone. If we want to know more, Crimson Capital. And also, I think that's close to where I'm from. Actually. I might have been to the Crimson Capital before. I was there last night, so I'm not sure.
you were there last night.
Well, yes. What, didn't you... Oh my god.
How long were we asleep for?
So you guys make your way. You're now
22
entering the
years.
city. It's been a fortnight, and by fortnight I mean millennia. So you make your way to the town of Homestead. You can see just smoke, like not big billowing live fires, but like a fire was put out and it's just like steaming up. You can see buildings are destroyed. You can see that like there's a couple of holes in Strogoth's home, but like not major, like it'll cripple the building. And you guys make your way to the main dock at where everything was happening. And you can see like there are corpses just being like with red robes just being thrown into fire piles. You can see like women and children scattering back into like walking through the streets, just salvaging things. And you can see Strogoth is there just talking to other people, going, and you as you guys approach, he goes, yes, we will have to talk to them to see what we can do and see how we can educate them on future instances. And you guys show up and goes, oh, speak of the devils and they will appear. How are you? It's wait,
Speaking of devils,
Strogoth Divieni. There we go. I have to find his voice. It was a bit lower.
As we get close to him, I grab Gentleman Velociraptor and I just yeet.
He goes, as you guys like toss the corpse, he goes, he like looks, he turns around, sees you guys, goes, I'm glad that you took care of the traitor. Kind of wish he was alive so we could ask him questions about why. But thank you for your demon or devil or whatever the fuck that was yesterday. They took care of most of the cultists. That was great help. Two things I would like to address. First and foremost, when you get back on your ship, could you educate your crew on how to aim?
No.
Like they were amazing, but they destroyed. Many homes are in shambles. We have to rebuild. Just
I'll be honest, I didn't know we had cannons.
I did not either. I would have brought one with us.
That is something you may want to talk to your crew about, because on the records that we took from Harbor Master, there are no cannons on your ship. It is not a war vessel, but somehow you have them now. So it is something you may want to talk to your crew about how they acquired this. And two, how fares the search for the children?
Behold, the children.
Did you just find homeless people and say your children now? Come on.
I'll just look at the children and just be like, introduce yourselves.
The girl's just like, and just starts crying. He goes, "Oh, so you're not fucking with me. These are literally the children."
Seems like
They were
it.
children last night. We passed out, and this is what they were like when we woke up.
Okay, so we need to kind of debrief on what happened. I will send someone to fetch their parents.
Wait, her parents are dead. That's what she said.
His parents tried to kidnap. His father's the one who kidnapped him.
We're going to fetch their parents and see if they are still with us. So let us go to the to my manor. We will get these gentlemen and lady clothing, because I'm sure there's something in my home that is salvageable for them. And I will make sure that whoever gathers the parents will prep them that I will deal with this without you guys around, because I have a feeling that you're going to do something that are going to get them trying to kill me. So let's go.
I'll just put it pray.
Well, I love vampires. I love Asher too. Separate loves, no crossover whatsoever. I love vampires and I love Asher. Separate thoughts.
Side note also, while you're having this conversation, Strogoth is like in the shade, like, because you guys dispelled the cloud, so he's like hiding against the building. He's like, "Pray, would you mind grabbing that big piece of wood right there and just holding it over me, please?"
You're referring to the branch over there, and okay, yes. I will walk over and hold it. Yes, there you go, Strogoth.
Thank you. And he just like walks in the shade in front of you, and it's like don't, not trying to touch the sun. It's like, no. I've avoided it for years.
You need a poncho.
Sure. If you know of a good poncho person, you send him my way.
I will. Yes, of course. Maybe he was part of the cult. Maybe we killed him. I don't know, but he sold fancy ponchos. I have a bear on my chest. As you've probably seen, Erden has a wolf. Asher is totally not a vampire, and that is not a pelt. That's himself. And then Donnie is a turtle. I forgot what I was talking about, but yes, that is the men of the Gill.
As you're pointing out like the different things you guys have, you realize you guys like feel good, but you look like shit. You are filthy, covered in blood. Some of it's your own, some of it's not. It's just like, oh, we really need a bath or a wizard with prestidigitation. And you make your way to the home, and he looks at the children, and says, "Find some things that fits you, put it on, and just wait in the parlor. I will get gentlemen. No, I won't. I will be down shortly with food. You guys go to my study. I will get the food ready for the children, I guess." And like, so you guys, you see the kids like just scurry up with Strogoth. You're now in his manor. You can see like there's some parts of this that have been maintained well during the combat, but there's also just like giant holes with like a cannonball in the middle of the fucking floor. There's a feeling that Foghorn may have gone a bit cuckoo with firing into the city, but hey,
Everyone a little drunk.
little. So what do you guys want to do?
Could I, before I'm splitting up, could I ask Strogoff if he wants help making food?
Sure, I've not cooked in this house ever because I've had a kobold servant. So he might have had some good stuff hidden down low, and instead of bending down, you can just open the cupboard and tell me.
That's right, I am small.
Can I ask him too, like the children that disappeared, like, does the race match the kid that disappeared, like what they are now as adults? Like,
The children that have gone missing were elven, orcish, and human. So yes, they do match.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, wait, it's
perfect,
the wrong
perfect.
order. We have an orc, an elf, and the human.
He just like shuffles them around so they match
Ah,
the way he just
I
said.
have fixed it. I have solved the puzzle. These are confirmed to be the children that were missing.
Jesus, pray. yes, pray. They are. You can go upstairs. You can have, if there is a liquor bottle that is open and not destroyed, you can help yourselves. You can look at my collection of books. Just go into the study. Me and Asher will be back with food.
Cool.
Okay, so he ducks away to the kitchen with Asher. What are you guys doing?
I'll go to the study, I guess, and see. I'll just look at the damage.
Um, there's like one wall that has like where bookshelf was perfectly built. You just see a streak of where the cannonball went in, and just like all the books are on the floor, like piled up, and one side still maintained perfectly. Just one side, just like one cannonball went up and through the roof and down.
Chair's still good?
There's a few chairs that are still good. One of the couches is completely destroyed. Flipped ash over tea kettle. The window in the back is just smashed out. Like you can tell like maybe the cultists, maybe Foghorn's trigger happy.
I meant to ask if there's. I mean, he's a vampire, so I don't know if he has any of that. But if there's a mirror around, I just want to kind of look at my the curse mark on my face if it changed at all.
Okay, you find like it's not like a massive mirror, but there's like a little mirror in there, and you look. Your curse mark seems to be the same. Nothing super changed. You do realize you do now realize how disheveled you fucking look, and how wrecked you are. You're like, Jesus, that was a rough fucking day. But yeah, everything looks good. Ash, Donnie?
I look around. Is there a liquor bottle that's still intact?
You can roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Donnie's getting lit.
That was a 6.
A 6.
Jesus.
You move a few books and you see like it looks like most of the fine, like nice stuff that was in decanters is smashed, but you do find an unmarked like brown bottle like this wide, like this long, maybe like 12 ounces of a liquid in there.
I open it and sniff and see if it smells like alcohol.
Smells like paint thinner.
Fuck it. I'm gonna take a little swig.
It is the strongest hooch you have had.
Yeah, Donnie don't drink much. He's just like, fuck it after this day.
I need a drink after this day.
Good old liquor lizard.
You guys, are you guys sharing the drink?
Yeah, I'll just take a swig and then set it on the desk if anybody else wants it.
It's worse than Jack Daniels. It is some toilet whiskey. Probably
Yeah.
Gentleman Velociraptor's secret stash, but it is strong and it gets you warm and fuzzy for a little bit. And it doesn't take long.
So question. Did one of
Yes.
those kids say his dad tried to kidnap him?
He said his dad tucked him in, kissed him goodnight, and then later on in the night, his dad said, "Hey, let's go for a midnight sail." He asked why we're going through the window. He said, "Because your mom doesn't need to know." And then when he started going through the window, a bag was shoved over him, and then he was shoved in a box.
Okay. So we're so we went to get the parents. If he's still alive, what are the guys who kidnapped his own kid? It's probably coming in. We might
From your
want to
knowledge.
watch out for the parents when they get here.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd like to show you guys something. It's a bit odd. I wasn't able to do this before. Notice how I don't have my weapons on me right now? And I'll just go like this.
Yeah.
And make a greatsword appear with like wings as like the hilt and be like, this magically appeared now. So, have no fear. If we need a weapon, I can make it pop up.
Go do this and try to like make my daggers appear.
And as he's doing this pray, Erden looks like he wants to fist fight.
Oh, Merlin, you do not want this.
And we cut, as you guys may fight, we'll figure out when we get back. We cut to Asher. You see, like, Strogoth opens his kitchen and it's just in shambles. He goes, this is going to take a while. And he just starts, like, opening fucking cupboards, looking for anything, like, grabbing anything that's salvageable, not covered in debris, just, like, putting it on a plate, going, puree! And punches it. Smashes it, goes, it's not how it works. I know, I just had to, I thought it'd be funny, but okay. And just, like, grabs other fruit and, like, puts it on a plate.
I'll help him by doing that, like seeing what I can open up and if I find food to put on there for the others.
Okay, roll an investigation check. Not hard. You're looking through a destroyed kitchen. Not a lot of cupboards left.
Ooh,
I
spoon.
don't think I have a modifier for investigation. Hold on.
It's based on intelligence.
Then yes,
Chance.
it's just straight 12.
Yeah, you find like a couple of good apples, maybe some few sardines, some jerky.
What a
Okay.
fucking supper.
I bring
It's a destroyed kitchen.
I
With a
bring them
12,
over to where
You find a full dead cow, fully slaughtered and butchered. The cultist had a lot of time.
I'll
Yeah, so
bring it to where he's gathering food and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just
And
like, it's real sad looking.
I'll ask him. Can I ask you something in confidence, Strogoth?
He looks at you and goes, Asher, I do know that I'm an attractive man, but no thank you.
That's not where I was going with this at all.
Okay, good, because I got really uncomfortable really quick.
In Soviet Russia, you suck vampire.
Yes, it was a bit of humor to when I see things that stress me, like my destroyed home, and like I can't go outside because I don't know what the sun will do to me. So like I kind of make humor my thing. People say it's a really bad quality, but like whatever. I put a smile on my face.
I can understand where you're coming from. Does the name, was it Cyric?
Cyric? No. But what about is he a cleric of some sort, or was he part of the cult? This is someone I need to hunt.
I don't know. He appeared in my dream yesterday along with my deity as well. And he mentioned something about me being bit and turned into a vampire. As I'm like scratching my fur, just like
He's just like, here, Asher, vegetarian. Have a piece of apple.
I'm starving, and I'll just like take a bite of the apple, and I'll instantly just be like,
It tastes, as you bite into it, it's juicy. It's very, it should be flavorful, but as you bite into it, it tastes like you reached into a fire pit, grabbed a piece of charred wood, and crunched right into it.
Try a blood orange.
It is. It is just disgusting. It tastes like ash. Not ass, ash.
Asha.
Ah,
it tastes like myself.
I taste delicious.
I think this apple might have gone bad. It doesn't look and feel that way, but it doesn't taste good at all.
He pours like a little shot of something, takes it, goes, try some of this.
I'll just look at it and just okay, and I'll just like do a full bottoms up. Do I recognize the taste from before?
You actually, You put it in your mouth and you taste it.
Don't you put it in your mouth.
In your mouth. Just a tip, just a tip. So you put the cup.
in your face.
So it might look good to eat.
Okay, we're getting sidetracked here. This is important. This is very important.
Bunny
So
man
you-
has
you-
pointy
you-
teeth.
You put it to your lips and you take a drink, and it's thick. It's somewhat gelatinous, and it goes down like a Jello shot. And it's amazing. It is the greatest thing you've ever had. It beats all the fresh fruit, all the best vegetables. Your mind just starts to run, and your whole body just like you get not the shakes, but you get excited. It's fucking great. Like the first time you eat a perfectly well cooked medium rare steak, just melts in your mouth.
I don't know what that feels like. That's not a point of reference for me.
It's like really well steamed broccoli.
Ooh, that's the good stuff.
It's like a microwave beyond sausage.
Don't microwave them. They're either charred or they're grilled. Anyway, so I'm just like, this is amazing. What is this?
That, my dear sir, is a bit of coagulated blood.
And I just like go like, at the thought of it,
Yeah.
not the
You just-
flavor, but at the thought of it, I'm just like,
Well, there's your answer. What was it amazing? Was it like sex? Well, yeah, it was like sex. First time I drank blood, it was like sex. It was great.
I don't know what that feels like either.
Well, you know what? You now have a long life, and he slaps you on the back to figure it out.
So what does this mean? Like,
He kneels down, grabs you, and goes,
Will you
"I
marry
will
me?
tell you." No, like he gets to eye level to you. He goes, "I will tell you something now, Asher. You aren't dead. I don't know how it happened, but whoever the Sirik was that told you are a vampire, he was not lying. You are a vampire now. And number two, don't dwell on it. Accept it. This is what it is.
there's no way of going back?
I've not spent much research on it. I just accepted it. But I've also been stuck on an island, governing its people and its trade of fish. So I haven't really had the resources to look. Especially in a small village, you go, "Hey there, Mr. Local Librarian, could I get a book about vampirism?" They'll be like, "What?" So I
Asking
haven't
for a
really
friend.
had asking, yes.
Asking
So,
for Gentleman Velociraptor.
You know what? I should have sent him. No, never mind. But yes, it's easier to accept it than dwell on it, and also, you may want to feed a little bit. If you refuse what your body needs, I've already seen myself lunge for strangers because I was fighting it off. So keep it maintained. I usually feed. Like now, I accept I'm vampire. I just mix it with my alcohol. I can't get drunk. It makes me look like an alcoholic. Who gives a shit? But I would feed if you are adventuring. Just feed maybe once, twice a week. On fresh. Daily, just I usually satiate myself with very, very non-cooked meat.
What happens if I don't? I know you said I might lunge at people. I don't want to hurt my friends.
Just hopping
You
people.
you will go feral, and you will go for the nearest source of fresh blood. So once a week, just have fresh blood. You should be good. If you don't, you may lunge at people. It might not. What happened? We'll put it this way. This is because this is experience. I was praying to deity in church, going, please, please, hear my plea. I need to get rid of this. I'm poor, pitiful soul. I did not want this. And then jolly old preacher man came. I felt his heartbeat, and then I felt it not. I did not just bite him, I drained him. I gave him a good sucking. Wait, no. Yes, but no. I was that good, his heart stopped.
Oh,
I-
really?
At this closeness, okay, does he recognize the emblem on my chest? Has he
looks
seen
at
it before?
He looks at it and goes, do you ask him if he realizes it? Because he's not focused on that. He's looking in your eyes because he knows where you're at right now.
Okay. Then no, I'm not asking him about it just yet.
Yeah, because he doesn't. He's focused on you. Kind of like a
Okay.
person consoling a sad child. Like they're not be like, "Oh, let me check your foot." They'd be like, "Oh, are you okay? It's okay, little man."
I'm just gonna thank him. If I have any other questions, is it okay if I ask you?
You can ask me anything about this curse,
Affliction?
affliction, curse, same shit.
And
Sexually transmitted bite.
I mean, he did stuff on my neck. I mean, that's where he
I
wanted.
know that's usually what they do. They go right for the neck. Why don't you go for the thigh? There's another fucking artery right there.
At least make it fun for me.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Fucking pricks.
Can I also ask him? I'm gonna ask him not to tell my friends or my
Oh, God.
companions because I
This-
don't think they know yet. Prey might be suspicious, but I'm not too worried that he's gonna figure it out.
This is not my thing to share, especially if I go, hey, Bunny's a vampire, but it's okay. People will be like, no, it's not. Why are you cool with this, Strogoff?
Speak to the
is that
heart.
exactly. You just don't spread it. You keep it down low. It's like a secret. You do not let it go. You just bury it down, deep down, and you drink the pain away.
So before we're finished, as we're like finishing doing everything,
Mhm.
can I ask him if the name Loramsis rings a bell to him?
He's there. He's 20. You say the Ramses. He goes. Why do you ask?
Because I think we got. Well, no, I don't think I've. Okay, some truth to you since you were helping me out. When you were outside, I think he was chopping his tree, right? Was that what he was
Chopping
doing?
down his wife's tree.
Yes. When you were out helping us and chopping down the tree in your backyard, I did go through one of your books and saw some of your drawings, and we were in the place in your drawings. And my parents had this, and it started reacting, and I'll point to the crest when we were there. They said that I had been accepted.
As you, like, are you just going like this, or are you touching it?
I just touched it, like I'm pointing to it,
Okay,
like just
so
touching it.
as you touch it, this is actually the first time you've pushed on it since it's been like
In my armor,
taken.
yeah.
You touch it, and it's not just part of your armor. You're pushing, and you feel it like against your rib cage. It is attached to your flesh.
Oh.
It is part of you. And he goes, So you were in the. First of all, rude. You looked through my personal belongings.
I know it was wrong. I'm sorry.
Secondly,
We were just looking for information, and I saw an opportunity and took it.
yes, but I said rude. No taking it back. It's just rude. Secondly, you were in the Crimson Crypt.
Yes, I believe so.
I never made it past the main entrance with the pedestals. The name Loramsus rings a bell. There was a Loramsus that was leader. I think he was hand to king of Zahedriel. This is what is a bit disconcerting, because I haven't really shared this information because it would show my age to people. Loramsus was hand to king of Zahedriel, and he was the one that was murdered on Sepdion, which created the conflict between Sepdion and Zahedriel. So that's what Loramsus brings to me. At the acceptance and all this stuff, I have no idea. But yes, Loramsus is a political name in Zahedriel.
They told me that I was part of House Loramsus.
That So what do I call you now, Mr. Lepis or Mr. Loramsus?
Le Repes.
Le rapist.
Oh no!
I don't know. I hope
I think until you know the weight of what that name carries, we should maybe keep it between us. Just till you know what weight that name carries.
Is there ways for me to find that out? Do you have any documents, or is there anywhere that I can educate myself?
Look, political. Well, you could ask Calamity. Like I'm just a governor for Calamity. Calamity's the leader of the Southern Isles. He's more of a political figure. So Calamity might have a bit more information about Loramsus and what the political situation is of the world. I know that he died on unnative soil, on what is now considered enemy territory. So it kind of like created really high tension. Yeah, I talked to Calamity, and maybe he can help you, point you in the direction, but I have no idea.
Okay, I really appreciate everything, and I appreciate your discretion.
Not a problem. Vamp's the word.
What's a little blood spilled between friends, right?
I like that one. Here, have another shot, it'll help. He gives you another like coagulated blood shot. He's like, that'll probably hold you off for a week. As good as the first time. It's just in your mind as you take it. It's like a drug addict scratching an itch. Like, oh yeah, but you're just like your brain. So there's like different parts. There's 3 reactions in your head. There's the, oh yeah, this is amazing. There's the, oh my god, I'm drinking blood. And then there's just a little voice in the back of your head going, just a whisper going, I wonder what it tastes like when it's fresh.
Ooh.
But it's a whisper. It's just a whisper.
Ah, yes, the voice.
No, that's more like this. This one's just it's your own personal thought, but it's a whisper. I wonder what it tastes like fresh. And there's like an intrusive thought. You're like, get the fuck out of here. your ear kind of twitches. And you bring out the plates. The kids are dressed. It's funny because these people that you are still disheveled, like big facial hair, long hair, and they're just like they're wearing, especially the orcish descendant one is wearing really tight clothing, and he's like refusing to move because he doesn't want to pop stitches. He's like, thanks.
So we're all around the table now.
Yeah. Well, as the kids are eating, he brings a tray up to you guys in the study, and you guys are, if you've all been hitting that bottle, you're tipsy. Donnie's pretty fucked because Donnie doesn't drink, and he's drinking hooch.
Well, boys, I have a bit of a snack here. I'm not sure if you guys want to participate.
Take a bite. It looks like an apple, but it's Velociraptor's heart.
And he's eating Velociraptor's heart.
And
Anybody want a bite?
Good.
Strogoth raises his hand. I'll eat that.
Yeah.
I chuck him the heart.
Grabs
I
it.
think he's entitled to I think he's
Takes a
entitled to
bite
that
out of
part.
it. Goes, anybody else? Yeah, he shows it to Erden, and
All
you-
yours.
he goes to Donnie, and Donnie's just like a little bit hammered on the table, on the desk. He's like, okay, well, I guess not. So tosses back the heart to Prey. He goes, please tell me what happened in wherever you went.
Wow, it's started off when we left here and we were searching for oh yeah, we went to that house looking for the dock keeper or whatever it
Yes,
was.
the tiger. I don't know where that is. Wait, let me look in my bag. Giant tiger pelt. I'm like, do you want a tiger pelt here, Vogoth?
Sure, just throw it on the floor. I will take it.
Yes.
I just unroll this giant tiger pelt.
Yeah, it looks wonderful.
I have no idea where you find a tiger that big, but that's impressive. It's very impressive. So again, so you went to a house that's not supposed to be there, and so you guys brief him in on the whole thing. Like,
Yeah,
are there
yeah.
any details you keep out? You leave out.
Up until we got knocked out, where Prey can unfortunately take over.
Okay, so that's I will tell you now that crypt you're talking about, that is where I was turned. I'm surprised you made it through the whole thing.
Yes.
By the looks of it.
A stew.
That chamber, especially when you said you had to block it with bottle and you sandblasted your face, Jordan, I would leave out that detail when you tell that story to other people.
My version of the story
Okay.
had me blasting the doors open with burning hand, but
Okay, so very, very interesting. So Prey, what happened after everyone is dead? Unconscious, sorry.
After that, the ritual was done. This guy showed up, and I'll cast like the illusion thing and make him show up. Like, this man, the nude version
Are
as
you-
well, with minor
The new-
illusion. The nude version of the vampire. Be like,
well, this naked man showed up, and he got pissed at Velociraptor. He ripped his heart out, which you indulged, and it was quite tasty. And then he was like, oh, he hurt the kids, and then he's like, Asha's dead, and then he sucked on his neck, did not bite, and then he left. He turned into pudding and went. Pudding might not
Prey
be the
just-
right word.
Prey just played him a movie with
Yeah. He goes,
Like, Prey is now
well-
R2D2 in
Yeah.
Star Wars, just like.
well, I
Hologram.
can inform you. I can inform you that that person that you are showing me is supposedly dead.
Well, if he's a vampire, that would make sense, would it not?
I have no. Like, I mean, he's dead. Like, he is. He was ambassador for the Hadriel. He was the hand of the king.
So, what happened to
was-
him? Tell the tale of Mr. Nude Vampire.
You can call him Loramzus. That is his last name. His first name was not really public knowledge, but from what I heard from the tales, um, a place on Seption called the Librarium. It is a large place with lots of knowledge, lots of books. His body was found there, and from what I know, the reports are that 4 people, yes, 4 people were arrested for his murder. And this group was a mix mash of adventurers from both nations. Some of them pleaded innocence. Most, actually, they all pleaded innocence. Their execution is supposed to be carried out somewhere. It's not disclosed to public because there might be people trying to rescue them. The main thing is people think they were a hit squad hired by somebody who would gain benefit from warring nations.
So you're telling me there's people that have supposedly killed this man still alive somewhere that we could potentially find?
Yes, I have no idea where they are. They are destined for execution.
Well, maybe.
How long ago was he killed?
I'd say possibly within. Erden, how long did I tell you that you had left your home when you got on the boat? Probably like a.
Let's see if I wrote it down.
Well, you can just tell me. Out of your butt. You can say it right now.
48 years.
No, it wasn't that long. I think I had it written. It was like something like a few months. So I'll say like 3-4 months.
So 3-4 months ago is when he fell. And ever
Is
since,
that how he died? He fell?
The knowledge of his death is not very public because he was found dead, and a few more important figureheads for the continent of Zethadriel were found dead in this supposedly sacred library.
Oh, well, interesting. I wonder how they got there. Well, anywho, perhaps we could find more information at the Crimson Capital, which is close to my home.
But which I don't know of that on the islands. Is it?
It is Lolopa, which is on the Big Island.
Zahedriel?
No.
Seption?
Yes, I think.
Okay.
I went from my village to drop off coal to my village. That was pretty much my travel for my life until I started adventuring. I am not very familiar with geography.
So if you're going to travel to another continent from the passage, you will need to speak with the 5 flags, which Calamity is part of. Every island, so north, south, east, and west, is represented by a figurehead, which is captain of ship. And then the central island also has captain of ship. And those 5 together make major decisions. And if travel is to be made from the passage to one of the warring nations, it must be approved by the 5 flags.
Oh, there's a war going on right now?
A threat of war.
Oh,
It is
Jesus.
basically... It's basically Zahedriel going, don't you fucking move, we'll kill you. And Seption going, you fucking try me, bitch. It's just, and like, the passage is caught in between, so we're kind of like a neutral party. And the 5 flags are the ones that are keeping...
Oh, like
the
Switzer
war at
place.
bay.
I was gonna say Erden kind of knows like these military bullshit, so he just like rolls his eyes, like yeah, typical.
You fucking, you know the leader of the military in Zahedriel. He's a fucking hothead. You've seen him flip shit many times.
So, okay. So the task at hand would be to talk to these 5 people, get their permission to go to one of these places?
the first step would be talk to Calamity. Calamity Jones is the figurehead for the Southern Isles, and maybe he can give you a way in.
Right.
Also, he walks over to the fireplace. He grabs a brick, shifts it out. He goes, this used to be bigger payment, but seeing as your ship and your crew, and he looks around at his house, looks out the window at the village, goes, destroyed much of my home and of other people's home. It has been docked a little to help with rebuilding, but this is what I can spare personally for the contract, because you did return the children. I believe it's about 400 gold, and maybe a few silver here and there, but
Well, we probably owe Esme 200, right?
No.
No, 300.
If anything, 200 copper.
Oh, she deserves the best. I prefer the brownish color of copper, so we could do that.
So yeah, so your next step would be to go see Calamity and see what he can give you. Yes, thank you for your service. There will always be doors open to the men of the Gill on the homestead. If you want, you can come vacation here. I hear that there is a beautiful dockmaster house that will no longer be needed by its owner, so you can take it if you like. Very nautical, too gaudy for me. But, yeah.
I have a DM question before we move on.
Yes.
What are my bracers, as I did spend some time with them now?
They are bracers of ogre strength.
Woo! What about them earrings?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Earrings? So as Asher and that were having the conversation, taking that time, you guys are meddling and doing that. Donnie wakes up from his drunken stupor going, no, the earrings! And they are earrings, one set of earrings of sending.
Okay.
Oh, so one earring each is what? Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just talking to myself.
Yeah.
It's just echoing.
Hello.
Feedback. It's just like.
I should have done by a kill him.
Oh, that is the best item to have found. Holy fuck. Cool.
Now your charisma and strength are like.
I'm stronger than charismatic. 100% at this point. But anywho, yes, let's carry on.
Just give me a moment. So you guys go to talk to Calamity. That would be your best bet. So, like I said, if you want the harbor master's Herben, his old home, we will probably be using it as a tourist destination once we rebuild. But if you show up, fuck whoever's in that house, kick them out. We give them new accommodation. It is yours.
Oh, thanks.
How much would it cost to buy the house?
Wait till we rebuild, and I can give you bill.
The men of the guild will have a bill. Oh, what a thrill.
You're a poet and you don't even know it.
Well, I'm quite happy with my newfound power. Well, we should,
This flexes.
yeah. I sleep, wake up, just fucking jacked. Like,
It's like the Spider-Man overnight, don't need glasses anymore. Like,
Vulture man!
yeah.
I sprout wings.
I can summon the sword!
Is our boat still away?
Well, when you saw it was at dock helping other ships that were damaged. But yeah, you can guys make your way. Give me a minute here.
He's casting sending.
So you could see he was helping around the dock. So you guys make your way back. You see, as you guys leave, you see the parents come into the house, and Strogoth just goes, "So before we show you your children, And like the elven woman just fucking beelines it into the kitchen and, oh my god! And it's like, I told you to wait a moment. This is going to be hard. And like you guys go and he just closes the doors behind you. And you guys walk down to the dock and you can see your ship is like at dock now, just like unloading debris that it was pulling in. You can see Kyle is just like tired, sweating, covered in like soot. You see just you see Leo covered in soot. You see Esme just with a big smile, like, I found my new calling. And you see Foghorn just on his wheel, his face in his hands, going, oh, what a night! Fun as hell, but Christ, what a fucking night!
Oh, wait. We're not looking for this one. We're looking for Calamity, right? Wait, no, we're going to... Esme! I have something for you.
Really? What's he got?
I'm just looking through. I'm like, well, part one, maybe we could cut it down or something. I don't know if there's, not sure if... Are you wearing armor?
I got fur, like fur shit.
Oh, well, I have my old set of leather armor that you can have, and we could maybe shape to goblin form. But that's not really what I was going to give you originally, but I just found it when I was looking. I also have a white gold chain for you. Because you are my baby goblin, and I love you very much.
As you say this, Cal goes, does that mean she's my sister?
Yep.
Yes, your stepsister, but don't get any funny ideas.
Yeah! And like he goes for a high five, and Esme just goes like,
Don't touch me. Fucking.
thanks! And she like puts it on. It's like
How's it look?
it's fun. It looks like a choker. It's real tight on her fat little neck.
Cool.
As we, like, whenever we leave the dock, I'll try to get like, I'll try to bring Esme aside and I'll give her Flora's necklace.
So you guys start to set sail and like you see like Foghorn just like hung over on his wheel going, I forgot to ask. Where to?
Uh,
Oh my fucking head.
Wherever we can find Calamity Jones.
To Salesport. All right. And yeah, so he starts to set sail. Leo's still training Kyle. Like, it's not how you do a slip knot, Kyle. He's like, I'm trying, Leo. I spent all night shooting cannons. So did I. Like, Kyle's having a hard time learning to fucking sail. You lead Esme aside, like, to the front of the ship, and she's like,
I thought you said you weren't gonna kill me, Erden. We were cool on this. Had a conversation yesterday. I helped out. I'm part of the crew. I don't die.
like, as she's talking, I'll just like cut her off and just like grab the necklace and just like hand it to her.
so you give her the, like, stone. She goes,
So, I'm an only child, eh?
Kyle's right there.
We got you.
Thanks for this.
If it makes you, I'm not talking to her, but I mean, if it makes her feel better, we're not the ones that killed her.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'll just say like I would have tried to bring her with us, but Velociraptor kind of pushed her in a ritual blob thing and absorbed her. I don't know how to I don't know how to explain it.
her and fuck, I forgot her brother's name. Was it Zick? Or
Something like
the
that.
one that
Yeah. He died. We got lopped his head off. He done.
yeah, you lopped his head off. He goes,
They weren't the same since they got bit by vampires, so long live the real living people.
Yes,
Thank-
Asher, living, right? Ah!
Actually,
Just gonna be like, that's right, Frey.
and she goes,
I assume this is a peace treaty, so thanks, Erden.
and she like gives you a hug, and just lets you go and goes,
That didn't fucking happen.
and walks away.
Nope.
And
it
then
didn't.
You see her put it around the white gold chain. Like she throws away the string, puts the skull on it, and she's got like a nice little like opal skull around a white gold chain. Like she's a very fancy goblin now.
With
And she-
leather armor eventually.
With leather armor, eventually she's like, I'm gonna go in the crow's nest! And she like crawls, she like climbs up and like holds onto the post and just like looking out. So if somebody wants to roll a d20 for me,
Just in general.
just in general to see what you guys run into on your 1 day's travel. 17.
17 pirate ships. Fuck.
So you guys sail. It is a clear sailing day. It is pretty. It's beautiful. Not a lot of seagulls. But as you get close to Sellsport, you see the familiar scene of the little docks, the few little homemade shops in the front, the burnt down library that Kyle worked at, and on the top you see the cabin where Screech works. And you guys show up, and you know that Calamity Jones can be either found at the docks or at the inn on the top of the hill. But anybody want to ask anything to Foghorn? Because I know that you guys were curious about some stuff.
Since the hell when do we have cannons?
Oh, that'd be a funny story right there. So, as you fucking lollygaggers were taking your goddamn time on that island, we decided that we were going to listen to the harbor master and get the fuck out of the harbor and go into the sea to wait out this so-called storm. Then we started hearing screams. We started seeing people jumping into the water to get away from all of the fucking shit going on land. I don't know what they're doing there. I'm not a landlubber. I was half a bottle of whiskey in, and Esme spotted a ship that was in front of us. Like they were sideways, we were like this, and we had they were loading cannons and pointing them towards other ships in the bay. And Esme shouted to me, being the smart, intelligent man, knowing that the sea elk is worth a few of her licks, I decided, fuck it, dropped all sails and rammed the fuckers. And when the ship went down, I got Kyle and Leo to jump onto the ship, tie some rope around the cannons, climb onto our ship, and we loaded the fuckers on. And then when we saw that there was more chaos on land, I did what any good fucking privateer would do. And I fired willy-nilly into the masses!
You shot Willie? Oh no.
And, I have to say, the bitch queen was on our side, because there was little to no innocent casualties. I say little because I assure you they will find some bodies in that fucking rubble. I'm glad we left.
Okay, well, are we getting close? I'm eager to fight someone. Sorry, folks, but I am feeling fucking mighty. Have you seen the braces of rat smashing? They are making me swole.
So you guys make your way into the port. Calamity's like, we got nothing to offload, so we'll be waiting here for your next command. And you see that like they all like just like lay down, start taking a rest on the deck because they were firing cannons all night. And you guys are now on Sellsport, the small, just little trading village in the Southern Isles. What do you guys like to do?
Do you want to go straight to Calamity Jones?
Well, let's, on our way there, let's perhaps look for nonsense. Because we will end that swiftly with this might I've recently attained. But yes, let's go find, Calamity.
So you guys make your way up into the main thing. You can see Calamity's where he usually is at his table where you first saw him, just drinking away, eating some salad, and there, Screek's behind the bar. It's like,
Welcome to the inn, how are ya?
Talking to me?
That's what I'm
Say what?
Oh, good lord.
For those who don't remember, Scree is an Aarakocra parrot. Macaw or whatever the fuck they're called there. The red ones.
God.
I remember that, yeah.
Can I look around for nonsense?
You can look around for nonsense.
What kind of roll am I making here? Perception?
Yeah, you roll perception. What kind of nonsense are you looking for? Like any nonsense at all?
Anybody getting rowdy that would need to get sat down. That is a 14
Okay.
perception.
You can hear some noise coming from upstairs where the dormitories are, but you don't see anything. So it sounds like there's some not just like somebody either having fun or like somebody sleeping. It sounds a bit rowdy. You don't know what it is.
Oh,
I
well.
was gonna say, is it adults wrestling?
No, that's why I said not fun.
I'm going to
Be like, well, hold on, Scree. I appreciate your effort in serving us, but I will go perhaps smash. Not in the bad way. I will go upstairs and smash adults. It's not sounding better. I will be right back. And I just walk like.
You walk upstairs, you open the door, and you can see that there's two drunk guys like grabbing furniture going, "Woo! Shit breaks easily!" And they just like throw like they're fucking liquored, and they're just throwing furniture around.
I'm going to make packed weapons show up as a maul, and I'm just gonna be like, "Not here, fucker!" and just swing for his head.
roll the hit.
Straight for the kill.
That is a 23 to hit.
Fucking hits.
Whoa. Oh, hell yeah. 9 damage.
So he goes, "Shit breaks so easily," and he goes to throw a chair. And he's like, "Not today, fucker!" And you go right for the swing, and you fucking just, and he falls. He gets up, some teeth missing. He's like,
And I'll look to the other one and be like,
Put that furniture down, boy.
roll an intimidation check.
I will. Can I get advantage?
With advantage because he just saw his buddy get smacked.
Buddy's face has a major dent in it. Is he dead? Is he unconscious?
Oh, that's cocked.
Brain damage, more than likely.
Ah, fuck. That's only a 13.
He goes, and he runs towards you to hit you.
So
He's drunk.
Initiative, or is he just attack? Okay, we'll go.
He's just attacking.
Okay.
That is an 11. Actually, he's drunk. Just
That's a miss though.
4. Yeah. So he swings the chair, just like sidestep it. Boom. You can roll to hit him with the maul.
I will. I absolutely will. 18 to hit.
Fucking hits.
Ah, shit. 7 damage.
I see he like hits the ground, like, huh? Then he, boom, smash his head into the floor, and then on the floor they're just both unconscious on the ground.
I'll make my packed weapon disappear, and I'll just walk downstairs like a fucking.
Be like, I like these gauntlets.
You're gonna walk downstairs like was it Conor McGregor?
Yeah,
Conor McGregor.
All right, so as Prey goes and fucks up 2 drunk hooligans, what are the rest of you guys doing?
I don't know. What is everybody else doing? I'm just
we
here
go
for the
see-
ride now.
Should we go see Calamity?
Yeah, Calamity's just there drinking away.
I'll stop by. I'll just tell him. So that mission to retrieve the kids kind of escalated quickly, to say the least.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. You mean, like, I do know that the guild had a few things to offer, but I be but a simple pirate.
Oh yeah.
So, what are you talking about there, Urton?
Yeah, that's my bad. I thought he was the part of the guild.
Yeah, no, he's just a turtle who takes care of this place.
Right. So, what did we want to ask him again?
For the five
it was
five
the-
flags.
Yeah, the 5 flags. Yeah, is there, well, first, like, do you know who the 5 flags are? Like, the leaders, or...
Well, 5 flags. There be me, Calamity Jones, or you can call me Clam, leader of the Southern Isles. There be Captain Clementine Santiago. She be the leader of the Eastern Isles. Then there's the Eastern Isles. The Western Isles. They're a bit of a secretive bunch, but that would be Roarin' Rory Ratchet. And then the Northern Isles, your captain himself, well, the captain of your ship, be knowing him privately, Vincent von Vanderbilt. He's the leader of the Northern Isles. And then the Central Isle is led by Captain Bushwick. What you be needing the 5 flags for, anyways?
We seek travel to is it not Zahadriel? Is it? No, it's the other one.
Sebdion.
Sebdion.
Yeah.
Well, that could be tricky because you need to talk to Santiago, and then talking to Santiago takes you to Roaring Rory Ratchet, and that takes you to Vanderbilt, and it's a fucking headache. Would you be willing to take a contract from the guild? If I were to put a contract, would you take it?
Like, a contract to go there?
Well, you have to agree to the contract before I write it all up and shit with,
Well,
with...
do you want us to just accept the contract without knowing what we're about to do?
Do you want passage to Sebdion?
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
So we both need something here.
I'll look at the rest of the crew and I'm like, what do you guys think?
We don't really have much choice. The other way sounds like a hell of a rigmarole.
Not today, fucker! Seems like he's having a fine time.
I just walked down a few seconds after, like,
did he give us the thing to go to the place?
Well, he
I
wants
can give you
us...
a contract.
Yeah.
Well, did anybody ask what the contract was?
They all
Yeah.
nice. You need something, I need something. So let's just fucking meet halfway. I'll give you a contract. You get my blessing to pass, but you also need the blessing of the other captains. But I'll give you me blessing free and clear.
Okay.
If you take the contract.
I think the math works on that one. 1 + 1 equals us. Yes.
But,
The bracers
argue
turn
with that
into
logic, Frey.
the bracers turn into bracers of wizard intelligence. Fuck your strength.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like the simpler way.
All right, so give me a minute. Scree! Battle coming! Scree comes up. He goes, inside voice Scree. We talked about this. He goes, give me the contract papers. I got to write a contract. I'll give it to these boys. They'll take it. Got it! He comes back with a paper and a quill. He writes it up. He goes, folds it up, puts the seal, gives it to you guys. Goes, so the contract. There'll be a bit of a political meeting coming about with the 5 flags. I hate political meetings. I don't want to be a part of them. So I just want to stay here. I want to fish. I want to take care of my islands. That's it. Fuck what the other guys want. I don't give a shit. Just don't come bothering me. So the contract to get my blessing to get to free travel across the passage with no malicious intent is take my place.
be ambassadors, if you will. If they ask for a vote, vote with the majority, but if there's somebody missing, just say you're not voting till all 5 are there. Sounds good.
So we're, as of right now, we're basically leading this.
No.
No. Oh, okay.
You're ambassadors.
Badass
You ain't taking
indeed.
the title.
Oh, what?
You ain't taking my title away from me. These are my islands.
Oh, okay.
I will fuck your shit up, boy.
Do you mean you will try to physically fight me?
I don't need to physically fight you. I'll just fucking drag you under the water and watch the bubbles leave your mouth.
I do enjoy that as well. I love bubbles.
So, if you take the contract, you'll be ambassadors, you'll be talking for me and the Southern Isles. Remember, if not everybody's there, you refuse to vote. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Perfect. Donnie, we're having a bit of a hard time hearing you. Get out of your shell, Donnie.
Shy.
Yeah.
Forgot to fix my mic after it rebooted.
Perfect. So, you have me blessing to pass from the Southern Isles to the Central Isle. Have yourselves a blast dealing with those bunch of hoodlums.
Can you give us some insights on them, on how to deal with them? Like, give us a little explanation on.
All right, what would you like to know? I can give you a bit of insight of what I've seen, but again, I'm a simple fucking fisherman, and they're fucking got their own plans and ideals. Don't give a shit if it doesn't affect my place. So just ask away what you want to know.
Things not to do to piss them off.
All right, so stereotypical talking about them as I would know them. Okay, cool. Santiago's a proud woman, strong fighter, easily offended. Don't question her authority, she'll fuck you right up.
Which one was that? Is that East?
That's the Eastern Isles. That'd be the one closer to Sepdion.
Okay. I wrote down Clementine for some reason.
Clementine Santiago's her name.
Ah, okay, there we go.
But when addressing her, call her Captain Santiago. I can call her Clementine, because we're on the same level of leadership. She doesn't know who the fuck you guys are.
Sounds good.
Vincent von Vanderbilt is a right religious prick. Super up there, super religious, all about the bitch queen. Foghorn, your sailor captain person, could give you more insight on him than I could.
Okay.
Rory Ratchet is very reserved. And he's got some weird armor shit going with his face and body and stuff. I've never really seen him. I've only seen his suit of armor.
Okay.
Yeah. He doesn't really show himself that much.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Aside
from that, the Eastern Isles want to ally with Sepdion, because if they ally with Zahadriel, Sepdion will attack, and the Western Isles want to deal with Zahadriel, because if they deal with the East, Zahadriel will attack. So it's like this fucking... Basically, they always vote against each other. So it comes up to me, Vincent, and... Oh, Bushwick! Bushwick, yeah. Bushwick's a large cow of a man. It's a big cow. Best way I can describe it to you. Big cow, big muscles, big horns.
Oh, like this?
Sounds like you should get along, right?
Friendly, bigger than you.
Bigger than me? Is he friendlier than me?
He's a very friendly man.
Oh,
until you threaten. Until you threaten the islands.
I did witness violence upstairs. Someone pummeled these two drunken buffoons that were destroying furniture. Not sure what happened, but They're not destroying furniture anymore.
I'll just tell Scree to go take care of that.
Sounds good. Men of the Guild, is it oddly convenient that everybody we want to talk to is meeting in one spot? It's awesome.
It is.
It seems quite convenient, yet I think it shall not be.
Well, we are dealing with delicate subjects that I can't really talk about, but you
We're gonna be there.
yeah. So you'll figure out, and you'll be able to make some decisions. I wish you the best. I'm gonna go catch some fish and live my life as a simple sea turtle,
Oh,
as I
well.
do.
I think we should get going as soon as possible. Unless there's some
It is a
smashing you guys
two-day
want to
trip.
do.
It is a 2-day trip, so be careful. The sea be a fickle bitch sometimes. And he gets up, chugs his drink, goes, Scree! Something's fucked upstairs! And he walks out.
Okay. I was expecting. I was waiting for the scream voice. I was like.
I know you guys fucking hate Scree. Alright, so Scree walks up and
Yes, boys.
What time of day is it?
you guys woke up midday, talked with Strogoth, sailed. It's about close to supper time. Sun's starting to set. Still a couple hours travel by boat. But yeah, it's a 2-day trip to the Central Isle where everybody is meeting.
Do you guys want to start fresh in the morning, or do you guys want to leave immediately?
Esme and Kyle and Foghorn are all on the boat. I think we should perhaps just spend the night with them. We can watch the sunset from the sea. I can't think of anything that'd be more relaxing. And also you lightly swaying in the night. I don't know where that came from, but I think it'd be so relaxing compared to being exhausted in the fucking tomb.
Anything sounds better than being exhausted in the fucking tomb.
Yes, I concur.
Alright, so you guys go and Foghorn goes,
Alright, where we be headed?
Well, sorry. As they're about to leave over there, can I
Yeah.
just tell them that I'm gonna catch up with them quickly? Can I,
Sure.
as we're leaving, do I see Calamity close by still, or?
Calamity's just like you guys are like walking like Calamity. Every time you've met him, he's like that old salty sea person. Just like, I live by the sea. I have my land. I have no fucking rush to do shit. So it's like stroll like you've seen Donnie walk. He's a turtle. He walks normal speed. Calamity uses being a turtle as an excuse to go slow on land. But he's just fucking lazy. He's just living life. And so you catch up to Calamity, the boys pass you.
Excuse me, Captain Calamity.
Yeah, what can I do for you, little bunny man?
I was speaking with Strogoff.
Yes,
And-
Mr. Giovanni. The very.
He,
How fares the homestead?
it's a bit rough, but it's gonna get better. They're good people there. They'll
So you're telling me I
recover.
might need to go check? See, give him some hands, give him help?
I'm sure they would greatly appreciate that. Yes.
Cool. I'll do that later on today. Well,
He'll
tomorrow.
probably fill you in as to the happenings over the last 24 hours there.
Yes, certainly.
um,
What can I do for you, though, bunny man?
Well, we had a conversation, I guess, in passing about the House Laramsis. He told me that you might know a bit more about.
Rory would be the one to talk to for a more detailed account of what's going on with Zahadriel. But what would you like to know about Dionysus Laramsis?
Dionysus?
Dionysus, which you've heard this name before.
Yes.
You've heard the bugbear chieftain that downed prey yell, "I serve Dionysus!" and then just smashed prey in the face.
Hmm. That's right. The name sounded very familiar. Well, I heard that he died recently. Is that
It'd be but a few months ago. Sep Dion reported that the librarium, which was a place of knowledge, there was the bodies of I think it was a cleric of Bahamut, one of the leaders of the island one of the leaders of the towns. I think Desalia, Asa Desal, which you know because it's the forest you grew up in. Their leader's body was found charred and burned. There was some random. I think he was the Dionysus's squire. He was charred and burned, and there was Dionysus Laurentus. He was found beaten, bloodied, and left to bleed, dead, in the library. And there were no witnesses aside from the 4 convicted killers. So you can assume why there's threat of war when 2 leaders, the hand of the king, the leader of a city, a cleric of Bahamut, and the squire of said hand of the king are all found dead on foreign soil. So it's
it doesn't seem like a coincidence.
yeah, so Seb Dion presented this like, hey, got a bunch of bodies, people from your place, and Zahedra was like, murder! And they were like, well, we got people, here they are, they're the ones who said they found the body, murder! And then then it was kind of like a pissing contest, like, we're telling you we didn't do this, and it was like, murder! You can't really... But,
Is his screaming alarming like other people around? Like,
well, he's doing that, but like, he's just like making an example. Like anybody who was listening on the side just seems like he's telling you a really bad joke.
the punchline just isn't sticking right now.
Yeah, so he's constantly repeating until you laugh. It's like, so yeah, you can see that's why there's a bit of tension. So that's why the southern the islands are like, look. Make sure shit don't fly sideways. Make sure whoever goes to whatever island is approved by the 5 flags. So we basically became the fucking administrators for fucking international travel. So that's why I don't want to deal with this bullshit.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very pleasant. I don't envy your position, Captain.
And he like grabs you by the shoulder and he goes, it's not my position right now, boyo.
Yeah, I understand. Well, I think that's all I can think of at this moment. I don't know if you know too much about the man himself.
The Ramses was more of a secretive man. He dealt with the king directly, and he rarely made public appearances. That's why it was strange. Them saying like, oh, but we didn't kill him on Sep Dion. Man barely showed his face anywhere else. So, if it smells like a duck and tastes like a duck,
It's
it's either polymorphed. It's either polymorphed or it's a fucking duck.
And the king of Zahedriel.
Yes.
Is he a fair man? Is he kind of bananas?
Well,
is he?
Morik Kastamaya is... Rory would have more information on him than I would.
Okay.
I be but a simple fisherman who got shoved into the place of an administrator. And it's bullshit. I just want to fish. I want other people to fish. And I want people to have fun on the water. But no, deal with all this public fucking political bullshit, you turtle. That's what they tell me. Fuck.
It's okay, Captain Clam. We'll go address this. Go fish.
Captain Jones,
Captain Jones.
Calamity, or Clam. I don't give a shit.
Just don't call me Captain Clam. Sounds like a vagina.
It's very shellfish of you.
Okay. I'm sorry, Captain. Go fish. We'll see how we can address this for you, and we'll meet again sometime.
Thank you. And he's just like, you see him run, jumps off the wharf, and as he jumps off the wharf, he transforms into a fish and disappears in the water.
Ark. I'm going fishing.
Yeah.
A marlin. Transformed into a marlin. He likes
I am
kebab.
going to join the others.
Yeah, so you guys get on the ship, and I assume you guys have briefed in Foghorn about where you're going?
Yes, of course.
All right, the Central Isle it be. We setting sail tonight. All right, let's go. I like that sails drop. All sails down! Full speed ahead!
Drop the bow and sink the anchor! No. Maybe not.
Leo! And Leo just slapped you across the face. No! I've dealt with too much dumb bullshit! I'm gonna teach you how to sail! You're gonna sail properly! I'm sorry for slapping you, Prey! Kyle is hard to teach!
I will give you this one. I'm a very merry person, but slap me again, I will rip you in half, boy.
I'm sorry! Kyle is very hard to teach.
This is roid rage prey. Like, we better be careful.
Yeah, he slapped you because Kyle has been doing dumb shit, because Kyle is a teenager who can't learn shit. Smoky Kyle.
Smoky Kyle.
Yeah, so you guys set sail. Yeah, so you guys get a good couple hours sailing, and Foghorn be like, "We be sailing straight for 2 days, correct?"
Well, if we can.
Leo, go to sleep. I'll wake you up when it's your turn. Hi, Captain. He goes down. Could I get somebody to roll the first D20?
I shall. Hooah! A 3.
A 3.
Oh, good lord.
All right.
Yahtzee!
So as you guys take off, you can see that the sun is beginning to set.
Oh, how beautiful.
Clouds begin to roll in. It's a very colorful. It's a very colorful evening. Very beautiful. You can see dolphins jumping in the sunset. Very picturesque.
Random Merlin.
You see a marlin just chasing them. I love me some dolphin. So you guys sail. Are you guys? It's night, so like it's going to be nighttime. You guys gonna go to sleep or?
I'm just gonna like go to the front of the ship, like the right where the end is.
Yeah, the mast where the point
mast.
is.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna kind of stare into the ocean.
Okay, you stare into the ocean. You see
Jet skis.
the rest of you guys. Yeah. Fucking artificers.
I since we went to bed late and got up like halfway through the day, I'm not exactly tired at this
Okay.
point. So I'll stay up, but I'll definitely just go try to hang out with Esme if she's willing to, like, I'll tell her
Well, she's
tales
on-
of the back. Oh, she's on the
She's
thing?
on the.
I'd
crow's
like to
nest, yeah.
climb up there as well, if I can.
All right. Sure. Can you roll me an athletics checks, please?
Yes. 12, I believe. Let me just double check. Athletics, yes, 12.
12. Okay, so you get. It's a bit of a climb with the waves, like. And you like get up there. Esme's holding onto the mast, like staring right ahead. And you tell her tales. What tales do you tell her?
Well, I tell her about the time with the poop smear, and I tell her about the time with the biggest elk I've ever killed, and the time with the smallest elk I've ever killed, and also the tale of my family jumping off a cliff to their death.
She's like, so you're an only child too, huh?
Yeah, if you put it that way, yes.
Okay, so she's talking to you. She's enjoying your tale. She's laughing. You're actually seeing her like not be a terrified goblin. She's actually like loosening up around you guys. Like found like basically you guys didn't kill her, so she's like, all right, gotta be cool with these motherfuckers. So you guys talk. Erden and Donnie, what are you guys doing?
I'll probably stay like at the back of the boat, just like kind of like tuning my crossbow kind of thing, just like making sure everything's in line, and yeah.
Donnie?
If I can find a place where I can sit down with anyone around, I'll pull up the papers and start going through them.
Yeah, you can go down below deck. You find a little spot there where the beds are. These are actually quarters compared to the first ship you guys had. You get into quarters, you start reading the pages. About, I'd say, about 2 hours out of port into the open ocean. The waves just begin to get rougher. The clouds begin to sink in, and a bit of rain begins to fall. Some of you get PTSD a little bit from the first time you were on a fucking boat. Is there a storm coming? You don't fucking know because you didn't cast your
I removed it as a known cantrip and replaced it with Spare the Dying.
So you Pray, could I get you and Esme to roll dexterity checks?
Oh.
Dexterity saves.
Saves.
Fucking Esme with a 19.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. So both you and Esme are holding on, like, you see Esme begins to slip, you grab her, you slam her back down, you're like, hold on! And like, you're just both holding on, watching. The wind picks up a bit. And could I get you also to roll a perception check, Pray?
Oh, yes. 13.
You guys are too distracted by fucking holding on, like looking at the clouds, like looking if you can see the storm picking up. And you see it last minute. You see your ship, and you see another ship crest another wave next to you, and it's just both ships next to one another.
It's a race!
And you just see their portcullis just begin to open as they have 4 cannons pointed in your direction. Could I get everybody to roll initiative?
Oh,
This is going to be,
fuck.
I'm just going to put the initiative tracker out because this is going to be theater of the mind.
Oh, God.
I can delete. I'll actually keep.
Oh, God.
All right, so
You roll a 1?
I rolled a 3.
So this is shit. Okay. You guys filling it in?
I don't see myself yet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to delete the other ones off and add new ones.
Oh, Lord. The sea elk might get a bit bumpy.
It's already bumpy on the CL. Pray it's a storm. Burden. Asha. Is Erden out there? I thought I dropped him. No, so Erden.
I didn't notice it when I was kind of where I was standing.
No, because he came up beside.
Okay.
So from behind. And Pray. Add a turn. Add a turn. Add a turn. Add a turn. And then I'll have to. That one doesn't have anything, so right here. So I will just put. I will put. Where is it? PC. Not PC shit. Enemies. I will put. Where are you, motherfuckers? Go. I will put this guy here for the boat. And the crew. Oh, shrink him down there. For the boat. At a turn.
Very interesting.
Sorry. 109, Christ! Nope. I don't
I'm
think a bird has.
first.
All right, ascending. Nope, descending is what I want. So first things first, Asher. You hear Bray yell, "It's a race!" What are you do? What are you do?
So have I noticed that their cannon ports are open?
Oh yeah, you guys all turn as Prey says is.
I'm gonna yell out to everybody, and then I think we're about to get shot. And I will. What do I see? Do I see anybody in particular standing out there? Like
On the deck, you can roll a perception check if you like, because it is stormy. You guys are.
I also now, not that anybody else knows, but I now have 60 feet of dark vision too. So.
Pow.
22.
22.
Also,
You
sorry,
can
there's 2
Myst-
birthday dice and 1 mystery d20. Sorry, I completely forgot about that. And another birthday dice.
Who's this?
Woo! 3 birthday dice and a mystery d20. Mystery d20, I'll do first. It's an 11, which is reroll, add 1. 3, which is 4. Goddamn. 4 is what? Vulnerability? Yep, vulnerability for us. Birthday dice, number 1. 7, which is reroll. 4, which is reroll. 10, which is reroll minus 1. Let's just take a look, I think.
10 reroll minus 1.
12, which is 11, which is reroll plus 1.
Plus 1.
16, which is 17, which is resistance next round. Cancels out the vulnerability. Birthday dice number 2.
I'll take it.
Oh god. 18, 5 temporary hit points. There was another birthday dice, so there's still 2. This is one of the 2 left. 15, which is heal 2. And then the last one is 19, which is blessed. Whoa.
Erden
Get tanked.
Erden's like, time to fight! Ah! Super Saiyan! Yeah, with your 22, you can see that there are 6 people running around the deck of the ship and 1 behind the wheel.
I'm gonna try to shoot the one behind the wheel with my crossbow.
All right, roll to hit.
Ooh, 23.
That fucking hits. That fucking hits hard.
1d8 of piercing. That is 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay, 5 points. Let me track that here. And I will track that right over. Come on, you fucker.
Oh, let's change the music to something a little bit more battle-y.
Five points piercing?
Correct.
Okay, so you shoot, and like you see the ship go up, and as your crossbow bolt goes through the wheel, like in between one of the spots, it's like hits him into the ribcage here. Oh, great heavens! It is now.
Can I? Oh, sorry. Can I try to move closer to like where he would be after I've shot him, like adjacent to him on our ship? Because I haven't moved.
Certainly, you run from the front. You got what, 30 feet of movement?
Yes.
So you, oh, like shit, yeah. So you, and you run up like to the side, and like both ships, like they're not lined perfectly, but like you get onto the side, like hold onto the rail as it goes up, and you're like holding your crossbow ready to shoot again. Donnie, what would you like to do, little turtle man?
Well,
Because you're still under the deck.
yeah. So have I heard anything yet? Like, do I know?
Roll a perception check with disadvantage because it is storming. You're reading.
It's a race!
Actually, you're on the crows. All you hear is, "Arrgh!" and he's just like, oh, Praise yelling.
That was a 15 with disadvantage.
15, you hear Prey yelling, but nothing really to cause concern.
Then I'm just gonna keep on reading.
Keep reading. Erden, it is your turn with your now lubed up crossbow.
Yeah.
You and your goot shots.
Do I spot anyone on the dock?
Roll a perception check like I got Asher to.
On the deck of the ship.
15.
15. You look and you can like where the ship is. It's like its nose is where you are. A couple, maybe I'd say 20 feet, 30 feet. Like it's shifting because of the waves. And you can see the you see like the outline of the captain as it rises. He holds onto the wheel, slams down.
Well, I'll as I see him, I'll just like kind of like duck down and take cover and just like place my crossbow like on the side of the boat and do bonus action steady aim, and I will try to shoot the captain.
You can certainly do steady aim, but you cannot hide.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I want to hide, I want to steady my aim, and I want to shoot.
All the things.
You can steady
What do
aim,
you wanna
but
do?
you can't hide.
So with bless, that is a 27.
That hits.
Hey, there is a birthday dice to be redeemed in the channel points. 333 gold pieces gets Erden his own special mystery D20 of sorts.
9, 14, 16 damage.
I've reached my
16
redemption limit for
damage.
this reward.
Yeah, it's one per round. One per person, sorry, for the birthday. Dump
Okay,
like
so
12
you
of
said,
them.
what was the damage, Erden? Sorry.
16.
6. God damn.
With the sneak attack, because I have advantage.
16, yes, 16. Okay. You, as he gets one crossbow bolt, you see that he like looked and you shoot him right in the shoulder. He lets go of the wheel. He goes, "Oh, dear Lord!"
No.
It is now the ship's turn. So I'm gonna need everybody to make some dexterity saves.
Oh god.
Oh no, anything but Dex.
Oh, especially you two, Donnie. You two. We need to do some dex saves. I need to find some dice. 2.
That was a 15.
Game
Yay.
15.
13.
18.
Okay. 13, pray?
Yeah, what about Esme?
Oh, I gotta get my dice out. There's a lot of people I gotta roll for.
Esme,
for
hold
you-
me. Ah!
For your guys' crew,
Dead,
Okay,
dead,
so this-
dead.
Leo, Foghorn, Kyle, Esme. So you rolled a 13, pray?
Yep.
Okay. So Esme and Prey, you guys both, and the ship. You see, like we can grab it, and the ship just drops down, and you fall. You fall 20 feet. So isn't it a D6 per foot?
I fall
Feet, I think.
D6 per 10 feet. I fall 10 feet?
20.
Oh, okay.
That is 8 points of damage to you and Esme. I gotta write down Esme's damage.
Oh god.
That fucking hurt.
Esme is looking rough. She's like, ah! My fucking legs!
My legs are like linguine.
You see bone sticking out of her leg. And she's like, ah! Kyle, Leo, and Foghorn just brace and just with the rest of you. Fine, now for the other crew. Oh my god! 4 failures.
Oh my god, everybody's falling.
You, as you guys are aiming for this, you're like, oh my god, we're outnumbered. You see the ship go. You see a bunch of them just like trying to get hooks ready to board your ship. They go. Ah! Sploosh, 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 sploosh. 4 guys fall off ship and in the water, and you're just leaving them behind. Ah! Help us! Ah! Sharks!
One marlin.
It's not a fish. but it is now the ship's turn with 4 cannons pointed in your direction. See what hits.
Oh God.
1 hits with a 20.
20 total?
No, nat.
Oh my God.
Natural 20.
Because the
And
other
a
one was a
ship
3, a
crit?
2. Any attack can crit.
Attack roll.
It just means it's an attack roll. Where are those dice?
There's like ballistas and stuff, catapults that you can like, one person like aims it, the other person like shoots it. Like you can crit on those, which is wild.
So,
Oh yeah.
double the dice. Not bad.
Are you multiplying the dice or rolling twice as many dice?
Rolling twice.
Okay. Beautiful.
That one's a bit worse.
For us.
So, yeah, for you guys. So, you see the cannons raises up. You see 3 cannonballs. And the third one right into the side of your ship, dealing 18 points of damage to your ship. And we'll mark that
I have
down.
no idea what the total is, but that sounds bad.
I'll put W ship and Y ship, so your ship. Your ship. Oh, that takes 18 points of damage. Okay. It is so I will actually roll a percentile die just for shits and giggles. If it's higher than 50, turtle gonna get hurt.
Oh God.
73. Donnie, as you're reading the cannon, actually, it would have been 25%, but you know what? As you're reading, fucking a cannonball just rips into your room and hits you on the shoulder. You take 18 points of damage.
The book just goes flying. I'm like, what the fuck?
God damn.
As you're just like, you're hit by this, you're thrown, and you like hit the wall. And you now look out the hole. You see another. Oh,
Oh, killed him. Killed him outright. He's gone.
No. You made him so mad he left.
Donnie eats shit.
Fuck. Alrighty.
Pray, it is your turn. Oh, Pray, it is your turn.
Do I see? Okay, I'm now on the deck. I would like to stand up. Do I see
movement.
inside where the cannons are being shot? Like, do I see in there at all? And how far would that be roughly?
They're about 20 to like it varies between 20 and 30 feet because of the waves, but it's about 20 to 30 feet. And you can see like there's little portcullises where just the tip of the cannons come out.
But I could like kind of see inside.
It's you can roll. Tell me what you're trying to do.
Well,
Oh.
I would like to. There's a Mr. D20 that I need to not forget.
2.
There's two of them. I think I rolled
No,
one. Yeah, I rolled one for
redeemed
you, and I
one.
put enemy uses
Oh,
healing
shit.
potion as a reaction.
Oh shit! Donnie does not just take 18. Donnie doubles that damage because of vulnerability.
Oh no! Oh, actually, I take double too. Oh no!
Oh, so does Esme. Esme is Esme is down. Esme's doing death throws.
Oh god. Okay. Okay, what I wanted to do, which I'm reconsidering, I guess now. I wanted to kind of jump towards there and use Misty Step and teleport inside their boat, where the people operating cannons are.
Okay, I will allow it, but as
If I can
jump,
if I can see it, I'll do it. If I can't see it, I won't do it. I won't be like, I can't see it, I won't do it. Or yeah.
Donnie, what are you? Donnie's doing death throws.
Yeah.
Oh,
He took 36 damage! He just got hit by a cannonball. This is bad! We don't even know! We don't know! Esme right next to me, splat! Through the ball.
Esme's doing death throws right now. This was supposed to be an easy encounter. What the fuck, Mr. ED20?
Okay,
So
worked well.
For the Misty Step move, you can jump. You'll have to do a perception check as you jump to see inside, because right now you see the.
Yeah,
you
if I
step
can't see
the cannon.
inside, but like before jumping, I won't do it.
Okay. Okay. No, you
Just
can't.
in the water. Just... but I can see on top of the deck, and I could like do that
Yeah, you can.
without like okay.
Yeah.
Be like,
It's me sleeping. You'll be sleeping.
and I'll jump with my maul, and I'll teleport right next to someone if I see someone.
Yeah. There was 6 on there. There's the captain, and you don't know how many are under. There's 4 that fell off.
right? Yeah.
So there's 2 guys up top with the captain.
I'll teleport next to one of the guys, and I'll be like,
Okay.
"Hey, fucker," and swing with my maul.
Roll to hit. Oh Jesus! I did not expect this to go this way.
12 to hit.
Just hits.
Oh fuck yeah. Oh.
Would you like to rage?
Misty Step's a bonus action.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
That is 14 damage.
14 damage. So you go. Esme's sleeping. She's okay. And you see the ship go down.
Teleport.
As it hits, the water splashes up. You land. It looks like you emerged from the sea onto their ship. This guy goes, huh? And you go, hey, fucker. And you just straight up T-ball bat him. You see his head lift up his jaw into his skull as he splats onto the ground, lifeless. Great move,
6
Brandon.
temporary hit points. Fiend. Warlock.
Oh, Jesus.
Ultraman.
Okay.
Ultraman.
Asher, it is your turn.
So there's the one enemy uses a healing potion, and then Erden has advantage on the next attack, and then mystery d20 that I did not roll.
Me.
Wait, you have to roll. So one is a healing, enemy gets a healing potion. Okay, that'll be the captain.
Yep. I got a 13, which is someone gets a potion of healing.
So one of you guys, and there's another mystery d20 from Marshall.
Right.
There was
right.
one from me,
One
one from
from
John,
me.
and one from.
19. Blessed. Woo! Esme's
among
blessed.
us.
Esme is blessed. That is important.
Esme
well,
is
Donnie
blessed.
too, but
Oh, dang.
I know
My
about
goblin.
Esme. I know Esme. I don't know about Donnie.
Okay, so it is Asher's turn. Asher, what would you like to do?
Have I seen Esme fall?
You've seen Esme. She is. Her legs, like you can tell, she's fucked right up. Her legs are shit right now.
From where I am, I can't see that she's moving at all. Like she's
Oh, you can see she's down. Like you can tell she's real fucked up.
Unconscious.
Yeah. Like she's not going.
Okay.
Her legs are broken and she's not going. Ah!
Bones sticking out, just.
Having a good nap.
okay. I'm going to yell. I'm not sure how far my voice carries, but I'm going to try to yell over at that captain jackass over there
Me?
and be like, "Why are you shooting us?"
Fuck you, Ezekiel!
Hey, what's in there? Okay, so. That's your turn? Or are you doing something else?
No. I'm just waiting to see if he's going to answer me.
Well, it's gotta be his turn, so.
Oh, okay. Well, then I am going to try to shoot the other guy. Do I see the other guy on that ship?
Yeah, you rolled a 22. You saw everybody. You're the one who saw the guys fall off. Like.
I'm gonna try to shoot the other guy because I don't want the captain to die just yet. That might change when Erden shoots him again, probably.
Well, the captain's dead.
The captain's dead? No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Oh,
The
okay.
captain's
Sorry.
dead.
Okay, sorry. I thought that's who Prey hit. Sorry.
Who? I'm gonna shoot the other guy. We're gonna try to shoot the other guy, anyways. Oh, it's a crit. The fucking
Natural 20. Kill that
Kill
boy.
that boy.
Jesus, so you're trying to shoot the other. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah,
I hope so.
That hits.
Sorry, just give me a second here. I have to.
There. I put in my bet
There.
for the prediction.
So 2d8s,
2d8s.
5, 1, so 6 total.
6 total.
6
Let me
piercing
see.
damage, yeah. And
6.
as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Esme.
Okay, so you take your crossbow, shoot. This guy's like just sees his buddy do a flip, splat on the ground, and goes. He goes. He looks up and he goes. Sebastian! Ah, my neck! He's still up, but he's wounded and sad.
He's wounded and sad.
Wounded and sad. Donnie, could you
Oh,
please do
Healing Word.
Oh,
I mean, you
yeah,
could.
so- yeah, roll that for Esme. She'll be up.
Ooh, that's a
I
4
get to add
plus
the
my
D4, right?
Yeah.
spellcasting modifier, which is 4, so 8. Esme takes 8 points of healing.
I think, yeah, Esme. I gotta look something up real quick, just because I'm curious. Just real quick.
One
Mhm.
spell slot.
Same.
Okay, you
I have 2 spell slots.
you cast Healing Word on Esme. She's still on the ground. She's a normal goblin. She took 16 points of fall damage.
Well,
It was double.
is hers also double?
She's a normal goblin.
I thought she was.
Yeah.
I didn't
so
think
that-
she
I had
died
writ-
at the start. That's the
Yeah,
confusion.
no,
for me.
no, that's the thing. Like I was like, because I wrote 8, and I was like, yeah, she has 7. It's cool. And then I was like, oh no, vulnerability. Oh, she did. So I'll let you.
Oh well, no. Well, that's a regret.
Yeah,
I mean,
but like again,
not really. Asher doesn't know, and Asher's just trying to help. So
exactly. So you, in your mind, she's stable right now because you healed her. She's
Yeah.
stable. So okay. I'm sorry, Esme. Esme. Okay, over here. So that's Donnie. It is now very efficient, Donnie. Thank you very much. It is now Erden. What are you doing?
I'll keep my position and I'll try to hit the captain again.
All right, roll the hit.
26.
26 hits.
19. Yep. Ah, that was trash. 10, 11.
11. Okay. You shoot him again, and it hits him in the shoulder, and he goes. Well, I think it's their turn after, so. Friggin' double spring. So yeah, so it's his turn. It's his turn. You shoot him. He goes. Ah! You shoot him in the shoulder. You're shooting his arm a lot.
Kill my daughter!
So that is. I need everybody to do deck saves. Again. Esme just fails because she dead.
Everybody makes death
But
saves
not
or
fail?
deck saves.
Dex.
I was like,
Dex.
what?
15.
Johnny does fail also. Okay, so I'll see what your crew does.
13 for me again.
Okay.
It's a 15 for me.
15.
I forgot to roll bless last time.
Oh, that's your roll blessed too.
Yeah. It was 15 with bless.
That doesn't matter. Okay, so your crew, I will roll a percentile die because one person failed. Donnie and Esme failed. 15, 13, and what did you roll, Asher?
15.
15. So pray, and we'll see if it's Kyle or Leo.
There is a 7 for the mystery D20. 7 is enemies get +2 AC next round.
Okay. 40, which is under 50, which I said Kyle first. Kyle failed.
Was it the birthday die?
Oh, it is. Sorry. Yes.
It's okay, I didn't mark anything down. So
15, which is probably better.
Not that I wanted
Okay.
for me, but it was for them, so I'm like,
It's heal too.
The ships hit a wave like this and boom, crash. Pray, you feel your. Oh, I have to roll for them, huh? There's 3 guys on top. 2 successes and 1 failure. So, so there's 1 guy, so 2 successes. The 1 guy just like falls as you hit the enemy boat lifts. You see, Prey, you get up, you're ready to swing at Buddy. Buddy grabs onto the railing. As you're up in the air, the ship, it's going fast because you're going full like Foghorn said, full speed. And it goes and you smoke the, like where the captain's quarters are. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you slam against the wall.
Jesus, Murphy.
It's a stormy weather, boys.
Stormy weather.
So, Kyle is running around trying to get the cannon ready. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna fire! And as the cannon starts to roll, the wave lifts, it pushes him, he hits. I'm gonna roll 1 more dex save because I don't want you to lose both your kids in one day. That's a success on that one. He is hanging onto the railing going, ah! Kicking his feet, actually.
Sounds like Tarzan.
He's screaming his little lungs out, holding on for dear life. Esme flies up. You see her body and just smoke like prey against the back. Donnie, I will get you to roll this. Could you roll a d4? 1, you slam against a wall. 2, you slam against the wall. 3, you're out the hole. 4, you break through the door.
I was expecting you to say you slammed against the wall 4 times, and I was ready for that joke. I was ready for it.
I was ready for any kind of positive outcome, but nope.
He's dead. He's just gonna slam.
Yeah, just.
I got a 2.
A 2, so you slam against the wall. He doesn't go far. He's in a small room. It's to see if his corpse falls out of the boat.
It's not a corpse yet. I'm just unconscious.
I said corpse.
Yet.
I have my prediction made.
Oh
motherfucker.
God! Don't even no.
So, since no one has dealt with them yet, the cannons. $18, $9, $10, $13. 1 hits again. But it's not double damage this time, at least.
It'll just
you're not
rip
vulnerable.
Donnie in half.
I still have to roll a 25 percentile dice. Or I can get one of you guys to roll if you want to.
That means that anywhere it hits the boat, there's a 25% chance it hits a body laying on the floor.
Oh, it's gonna. Okay, it'll be. Okay, sorry. Sorry, mister. So that's 9 points of damage to your ship. You're lucky only 1 can. Okay, so what would be a percentile? So if you were standing, you guys don't have a massive ship. So it's still a higher percentage. It has to be. I'm still happy with 25%. Because it's a small ship.
It's
not a lot of quarters.
DM's call.
25%.
I mean,
so
there's 4 cannons. They're shooting. I mean,
straight at your ship. So, Donnie, I will give you the choice. Do you want lower quarter or higher quarter to hit? High? Okay, over 75 hits. Donnie. That. 30. So, it shoots into your ship, just splintering wood. Foghorn yells out, "We gotta fix that soon! Or the sea elk will be the sunk elk!"
There's a mystery D20 for next round. We need that heal. We need a 15.
It's prey. It's prey.
Okay. 18, which is I don't know
That's-
anymore.
Rest?
No.
Bless, I think.
No, 19 is blessed.
5 temporary hit points.
Nice. That's
I'll
beautiful.
take it.
Yeah. It's after my turn though. I don't think my turn will really affect it, but okay. So there's a guy holding onto the railing right next to me, right?
There's a guy holding onto the railing at the tip of the ship. You smash into the back. Right now, you are against the ship, like against the wall, captain quarters. Above you is the captain.
Okay, I will use I will cast Armor of Agathis on myself. and I will rage. I will rage. And
I'm getting angry.
and I'll just hold on. I'll hold on to the railing and be like, "Next round, motherfucker."
He's like,
Foghorn,
it is.
turn the fucking ship around.
It is now Asher's turn, but I'll say that Leo has gotten a cannon. One of your two cannons pointed at their ship. He's gonna take a shot at them. That fucking hits. Gotta go, Leo. I'm the only good sailor on this ship.
The 5 temporary hit points do happen there, by the way.
Yeah. So that is 9 points of damage to their ship as he fires. But their ship. Ship 9. Okay, so as the ship goes down, you see Leo has the cannon held and pulls the string and Prey, you see the cannonball smash through the stairs next to you, starting to splinter. You're like, damaging that ship now! Yes! And it is now Asher Bunman's turn. What are you doing, Bunman?
Bunman.
Okay, so I've heard Foghorn say that we need to try to fix the ship.
Yes.
Okay, and that would require me going below deck, obviously, to do.
You can go below deck if you like.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing that's our best bet to try to plug some holes. Do we have anything down there to try to barricade those holes again, or?
Donnie's shell.
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Or I will get you to either do investigation or perception, your choice.
Perception for sure. Proficient in perception, you're damn right I'm gonna take perception. I think it's +6, just to be on the safe side though. $22.
22. You see that there are pieces of wood, like woods and nails and hammers, just like that you could start hammering down. But with your movement below deck and 2 there, that'll be your only movement for this round.
Okay. So, can I start hammering, or that's just like me going down? And...
Yeah, you can, because the second cannonball went through the front, so you run to it. There's a hole right next to you. So
When I go below deck, do I see Donnie? Is he obvious, kind of being whipped around? Like, do I see him?
He is in a closed room. You guys don't even know what he did. He fucking didn't tell anybody where he was going because he wanted to keep those documents secret.
Specifically went to hide.
Yeah, he went down, closed the door, a cannon shot in, you see a hole. You don't see Donnie. If Donnie would have smashed through the door at that first D4,
yeah,
maybe.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna fix the hole.
yeah. So roll a what would this be? I will say roll a strength or dex check, your choice.
Dex, and before I do that, from the hole that I'm now in front of, do I see prey on the other deck?
From where you are positioned, not really, because he's higher up and you guys are going up and down. So you can roll. Your perception check was for wood, not for prey. So I'll say that next turn, if you want to roll a perception check to find if prey is on the other ship, sure.
Okay.
Roll dex or strength check.
Dex. That would be a 21. I'm rolling high on the stuff that's not important. I want to try to heal somebody, but I'm fucked.
Roll 2d4. And what's your dexterity modifier?
3 plus 3.
2d4 plus 3.
3, 1, and then plus 3, so 7.
7. You. Oh, sorry, I added a 7. I'm about to take 7 off. So you. And you're building it, and you're plugging the hole, not firmly, but it's nice. Like the way you position the planks, perfect. It is now, I believe, Donnie's turn. Please roll another death saving throw.
Do I have to?
You have to.
Oh.
Almost said that in the wrong chat.
Send that to the chat. Alright. Let's see. It opens up. So it is now Erden. What are you doing?
Is the captain still there?
The captain's still there, man. You've been shooting him and all this stuff. And actually, sorry, he has to answer your stuff. So Asher, before you run down, you go, "Why are you shooting us?" And he just screams,
Because we are pirates and we want to take your shit.
Oh, well, then that's good enough an excuse as any to kill these assholes.
Is the captain holding the wheel?
"Oh yeah, like he is keeping pace. Like he's hurt. Like you are whittling him down, but he cannot like even Foghorn is rolling deck saves to stay on that wheel so that he can keep it true."
I told him to turn!
I'm gonna, yeah, do the same thing. Steady aim and shoot at him.
Okay, shoot him again.
That's not well. Okay, yeah. Yeah, 16.
16 hits.
Well, a little bit better.
Kill that boy. Kill that boy.
15 damage.
15. You shoot him, he goes, "Sacre bleu!" He's still up. Still, this is a tough
Chin
mother.
surge. Just kidding. Next level.
Alright, it is now. Sorry, I gotta jump between stats and the combat tracker there. It is now. Everybody make deck saving throw. Donnie and Esme fail.
With the bless.
Oh shit, wait. Kyle rolls with disadvantage.
With a bless.
With a
With
bless.
a bless. So, this is Leo and Foghorn. Ooh.
16
So I
for
will
me.
ask you guys. Do you want Leo to be the metal dice? Or do you want Foghorn to be the metal dice?
Yes.
I want to say Foghorn.
Sure, let's do
Foghorn?
that. Foghorn, yeah.
Let's do
Foghorn?
that.
Foghorn.
Foghorn.
Okay. Picking it up.
Oh no.
Critical failure.
Why do my fights go sideways? They're not supposed to be difficult.
Well, because of a mystery D20.
Alright, so
Fate
Comes
is
in
against
handy, but it,
also the fact that whoever rolled the adventuring day dice rolled storm, and I had to roll a percentile dice. And I think you rolled the storm twice, Jordan. All right, so this is child number 1. Ooh, Kyle don't want to die. So you see, so what did you guys roll?
16.
16.
Don't forget that bless.
21 with bless.
No bless.
Oh,
Asher?
that's right. With bless.
With bless.
That's it. 27.
Jesus. All right. So the ship goes up as it crashes down. You see Foghorn and just like gets thrown off. He slams in, and he begins to flip over, as I did with Kyle. 18. Holding on with both his hands. Ah! Ah! No one is manning your ship. You see Leo hanging onto the cannon. Big old weight, just holding on. You see Kyle just holding on tightly going, "Ah!" You see Esme's corpse. She rolled a 3. Into the water she goes. Donnie.
The
1, you
chain!
hit a wall.
Get the
2, you
chain!
hit a wall. 3, you hit the hole. before you hit the door.
3.
You guys see Esme. Then you hear a bigger sploosh that should have been. Not Esme shouldn't have made that much of a noise.
Foghorn!
It is now your ship's turn. Leo's gonna try to shoot the ship again. That misses. Over the ship. It is now prey.
Okay, how close is the captain to me?
Well, you haven't moved. He's about 15, 25, 30.
Okay, I'll move 30 feet to the captain.
Or you can jump 10 feet to get to him.
I'll just move. That's the safe. If I can make it, I'll just walk there. And I'll be like,
Walk.
You chose the wrong ship to fuck up, you fuck.
and just attack him.
Okay.
I'll
Roll
try.
to
I'll,
hit.
I'll try. I'll try to hit him the opposite direction of the wheel. Maybe he's holding
Okay.
on. I'll hit like.
Yeah, so he flips over it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is 22 to hit.
That hits.
Come on.
Kill that boy.
13 damage.
13, so give me a minute.
Ogre power!
You take your maul, and you right in his face, right behind his head, he smokes it off the wheel, and he goes, "If you get off the ship, I'll leave you alone." His teeth are gone. They are now embedded in his wheel. It is now.
Oh yeah, that's it. I'll try to. If I can, I'll grab something. But if I can't, it's fine.
Okay. Bunny man, you hear.
Is there any mystery D20s before this turn? Is that happening?
I do.
It is a big risk. None have happened yet. I'm just giving people a second to do so. Okay, there is one. Beautiful. There is one.
Good. I was about to redeem also.
Cool. 14, which is not heal. It is +2 AC next round. So we all get +2 AC this round.
Oh.
You get +2. All right. So Asher, it is your turn.
Okay, so I've patched one hole. I don't see. I've heard the cannon hit twice.
Yes. So you hit twice. You see one hole there. You see one hole there, and you see a bunch of closed doors.
I see the other hole. You said?
One of them went through, and one of them hit Donnie and stopped. Donnie was what stopped it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I get.
Donnie's 300 and some pounds of hard shell.
I get that. So the
Directly
only
across the
logical.
wall.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm gonna start checking how many doors are like
4.
4.
4 on each side, so it's like 8 rooms.
Holy
but you
Christ.
know that the ship is on. You know that the ship is on one side.
But it's a small boat with a 25% chance of hitting the turtle.
There's 4 rooms that span the length of the room, the boat.
It's all good.
So on either side of the hallway is what you're saying.
Yeah, but you know that like 4 of those rooms are eliminated because the cannons are coming from one side.
Mm-hmm. Could I? Is there any way I could try to guess better where it would have hit, or I have no idea?
Just a pool of blood pouring out from the bottom of the door.
You can roll a perception check.
Oh god, this is rough.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Natural
Being
20.
that you are a nature domain cleric, you sense the sea breeze coming beneath the door. So you know exactly what door it is. It is the second door closest to the captain's quarters. So you open it, you just see a hole right there. And you can see
Okay.
the other ship just...
I'm gonna do that,
And
and
a cannonball rolling across the floor.
And the cannonball just beating around, and you see just papers spread about the room.
any blood, any cracked turtle shells.
Quarterstaff laying on the floor.
You see You see some of Donnie's belongings in the room.
His teeth, a couple toes.
Quarter of my shell.
Donnie?
Oh, there's a
Donnie,
kidney.
are you hiding in here, Donnie? We have to
AC
fix
is
the
now
ship,
15.
Donnie. Get up. I'm just gonna patch the hole.
Okay, roll a dex check.
I don't know. These
Where's Donnie? Patch the hole.
Okay, sorry. Can I pop my head out of the hole and see if I see anything?
I will say,
In the. Nothing.
I will say, I want to say no because you already got a perception check to figure out where the pole was.
It's a lot of looking in the 6 seconds.
That's right,
Yeah.
exactly. So,
Patch
Yeah.
that hole.
patch the hole.
Poor Donnie. Poor Donnie.
15. No, sorry, 14. 14.
14. You patch it a bit. Do you get a dex check for that?
Yeah, that was Dex.
Okay. So it's patched. There's still a bit of water, but there's not going to be enough to flood the boat. So like, there's still water that's going to come in. The boat needs to be properly repaired. But this is where the natural 20 hit. Like, this is a fucking hole. So yeah, so you patched up that hole good enough that it's not going to sink the boat.
Not immediately.
Quick question. Somebody's doing death saves.
Yup.
They're unconscious. They fall in the water. They can't hold their breath. He weighs 300 and some pounds.
I mean,
I will give you 1 round, Donnie, before you start failing. Because there's air in your lungs, and in this 6 seconds you're going and sinking.
Portal can hold their breath. Oh, it's holding their breath. It's not.
Yeah, I didn't take a
But,
breath. I'm just.
suffocation from no breathing.
No breathing.
Yeah, it's amount of minutes. It's usually 1 plus con, but if you don't hold your breath, it's your con mod. So even without holding your breath, suffocation still
Okay.
lasts your con modifier of minutes. I think it's minimum
So
1.
what's your con mod, Donnie?
+1.
So you get 1 minute. So you get 10 rounds.
That's without death saves. Oh.
So roll a death save, Donnie.
Are we still blessed right now?
Yes, you are. Okay, it is now. I'm just waiting for. Sorry. It is now. Erden, it's your turn.
Oh, captain's gone. Was dead.
Nope,
Embedded
Your
in the wheel.
captain.
His teeth are there. He's still alive.
Oh, okay. His teeth are.
Stop it.
Well, either way, I'm gonna run and try to hold on to our wheel.
Okay. So could I get you to roll
Foghorn hanging out the back.
a strength check?
Or
Did Foghorn climb back on? When is Foghorn's turn?
Top of the rounds when the boat, like, right as the ships, they both go at the same time.
it's a 13.
You're holding onto this wheel, and you don't know how Foghorn, an old man, can. This wheel is, you're holding it, but it's the fucking waves are controlling you. It is now both ships' turns. So, need everybody to roll the dex check because those fucking waves.
I don't
will
have to.
No, Johnny doesn't need
I'm
to.
under the waves now.
Neither does Esme, but I will give.
Volume to weight though. Is Donnie really that heavy?
He's 300 and some pounds.
Yeah, but how big is he?
He's a
Boats
fucking
weigh
tur-
tons, but they also displace a lot of water.
Donnie is sinking.
Okay.
All right, so this is for Foghorn. Disadvantage because he's holding on.
Was I able to grab something on my turn?
You're not gonna do disadvantage because you are like you're still No, you didn't get to grab because you raged, ran, hit.
Cool.
Okay.
A 2.
Okay, so that's Foghorn. This is Kyle. This is Leo. This is the captain and the other guy. Okay. So, as this wave, it's a big one. You hit. You're Erden, you're going, "Foghorn, get out of here!" And you're, "I'm coming, lad!" And you see him lift, and you see the tail end. You go, "No!" You look, you go, "Foghorn, fuck!" And you look at Kyle. Kyle's not there anymore. You look at the cannon where Leo was. Leo's gone. You have lost your entire crew to this fucking storm.
Oh my god.
You look at Prey's boat. Prey goes, "What did you roll, Prey?"
2.
You see Prey. Roll another dex check to see if you can grab the back of that boat like everybody else does.
Oh, I forgot bless on the first one, but I think it was oh god, that needs to be it. That's a 5.
Prey. And the 2 other guys on the boat. There's one empty boat. Foghorn, Leo, Kyle, Esme, Donnie, Prey are all in the water. Asher and Erden are the only ones on the boat. The other
I'm
fuckers
in the
are
boat.
That's
I'm in the boat.
there's people in the boat I was on though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They don't know their captain is falling off. They're just gonna keep firing their cannons. On the 2 hit. I was about to say on the bright side, but one's a 17, the other's an 18, the other 2 miss.
So you're saying there's a 50% chance I'm about to get hit by a fucking cannonball?
There's a 35% chance you might get hit by a cannonball. That's right.
25% twice is not 50%, luckily.
Yes, that's true.
Okay.
There's also a chance you get
So-
hit twice.
Yeah. So
Also
let me
true.
mark this. Let me mark this down here. So
fuck.
one of them was 9. The other is 14. So let's roll them percentiles. High or low, Asher?
Mid.
I've been rolling real high, so let's just go low.
Low. All right, 25 and under. 45.
Woo.
17.
Oh,
You get hit by
God.
the second one that does
Which
14
is the
points.
14 damage.
You have 34 hit points currently, so it's not bad. Not that bad.
Yeah, so you take 14 points of damage. The ship, on the other hand, takes another. So 14 plus 9, that's 23 points of damage.
So I'm in the same room where that big hole was. I'm just like, as I'm like, I see the cannonball coming. I'm just like, my hole.
Your hull got destroyed.
Your boat's looking rough.
Step boat, what are
And-
you doing?
We're gonna finish this round.
Oh, you bastard.
Pray.
Whoa.
You're in the water.
How high? How tall is the boat?
The boat is at least like 2 stories, so I'd say like 5, and then another. If you want to get like, you're on the back because you fell off the back, so it's like 5. Then probably the second floor would be right at 5, but you're behind the captain where the wheel is. That's probably another 5, so 10 feet up.
Okay, cool. I think I can freely drop my rage. I'm not 100% sure
Yeah.
I'd
yeah,
say
you can.
yes. I'd say yes.
because I will need to do another Misty Step on top of there. Luckily, I used my racial armor of Agathis, So I will drop my rage. Misty Step, Mystery D20 coming up as well. Misty Step on top of the boat.
Mr. Captain!
No, he's off. He's gone.
Yeah, he fell off. There's nobody on top of that boat.
So I'll pop up. What's that? Sorry.
I said, did you notice a turtle while you were in the water?
I wasn't really looking, and also you sank a bit. I think.
He did.
I like touched the water. I'm like, nope.
So the important question is: are you jumping on their boat or our boat?
Their boat, and as I see no captain, I'm gonna try to take the wheel and turn away.
From your ship?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Ooh. Oh, I did you fucking drop my rage?
Storm.
Strength saving throw or strength check?
Check. Because you're not trying to save, you're trying to control.
10.
He froze.
10. I'm not
Just like
frozen.
Erden.
Could it have been athletics?
I'm not proficient.
Wait, bless?
Okay, so
It
With
has to
bless.
be saving throw.
okay, so just like Erden's. This is a hard battle to do. Asher, it's your turn. You just got smoked by a cannonball. Your horn's back. Your hole's back. You through the hole as you you see Prey is on the other boat, and the sea elk is fucked.
So for the record, I rolled an 18 on that deck save. I'm not sure if it really matters, but
No, it's okay because
you never asked me, so
You're not. Well, with that 18, you're not rolling to see if you fall out the hole.
there's
So,
that.
There's a hole big enough for you to fit through. There's an undamaged ship being manned by your teammate about 30 to 20 feet away.
Oh fuck. Okay. I see Prey. You said.
Yeah, you see Prey trying to man the ship.
Oh god. I'm gonna yell at Prey to bring it closer if he can, like next turn around. If I can jump.
Oh god.
Well, he is 30 feet away, so technically you could bunny hop there.
You don't bunny hop 30 feet, do you?
No. I
I
gain
thought
an
you-
additional. It's
Is it
5 feet for
Five-
proficiency level. I
Yeah,
think is
so
what
it's
it is.
10
So 10
feet
feet
right
right
now.
now. So I can do 40
Yeah.
feet of movement.
Okay, so yeah. So you're yelling at Prey, bring the boat closer! Okay.
But
Done.
at the same time, I'm going to cast Healing Word on him because I can see him, and I don't know. I know he fell, but I don't know how badly injured he is. So
Healing word on me? I appreciate
Yes.
that.
you're the only one I can see.
Okay.
That is
Done.
8 points of damage, my boy. Or healing, sorry.
Oh god.
Ah! Donnie, could you roll another death save, please?
I guess.
Emotional damage. Is that what you?
Emotional damage. So, it is now Erden's turn. You see Prey manning the other ship. You're manning yours. None of your crew is on. Lots of people fell in the water. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to steer the ship in a way that basically kind of saves us from the cannon as much as possible.
All right, roll a strength check because you're fighting the waves.
The waves. Oh, 17, but bless. 18.
As you get a feel for the ship and you just firm yourself up. You're like, I pulled Prey out of this once, and you're holding the ship steady. What would you like to do with it?
I think at this point the best bet would be to try to like turn it so that if the cannons are shooting at us, like you know how you were saying a while ago, it was like 25% chance. Yeah, like
so
turn it face.
So you want to like
Yeah.
ram formation?
Kind of, yeah.
All right, you're gonna turn to ram a ship. Next turn, you're ramming this ship. All right, so that's what Erden's doing. Basically holding to ram. It is now. Could I get Prey, Asher, and Erden?
Can I get advantage because I'm holding on to the wheel now?
Yeah, Erden and Prey, you both get advantage.
15.
Okay.
Save.
Yeah.
16.
15.
21.
21. What did you get, Asher?
15.
You all just you're anticipating these waves to just affect your stability, and you all. So now we're gonna do 2 of the cannons with disadvantage because you're not directly next to them. Miss. That's a natural 1. That one and does not seem to be able to fire anymore. And these are the other 2 that are on you. 1 just hits.
Still have a chance of getting hit.
So that is 11.
Oh,
Let's
poop.
see how your ship's doing. She looking in rough shape, boys. A lot of splintered wood, a lot of holes. So
She got holes. She got
Asher.
holes.
you get a chance of getting hit, but it's only a 10%. You want high or low?
Oh wait, so if I pick high, it's the
90 to 100.
91 to 100.
Yeah.
I get hit or I don't get hit.
You get to choose if you want to get hit with high or low.
I will get hit with low.
52. Woo! You're good. You are gonna get hit. So you hear it shoot down the hallway right next to you. Like, what the fuck's going on? You're expecting the cannons to come this way. Now they're coming this way. You're like, ah! It is literally nobody else to do anything because everybody else is in the water. Prey! You now have a ship in ramming formation right next to you. Just, what are you doing?
Fuck.
There is a mystery D20 for next round. We'll figure out what's going on after that. So what I am going to do is I am going to look. Do I feel like I could time a jump to hop on their ship?
Roll. I will say it would be intelligence, but add your. If your athletics is better, I will let you add it because you're trying to plan an athletic maneuver.
Are you saying is my strength higher than my intelligence?
Yes.
Oh. Yes, it is.
Because you're trying to plan an athletic maneuver, so I will say yes.
23.
You definitely know how to time this jump to land on the sea elk.
Like,
Well, abandoned ship.
and I'll try to like flick the wheel and just get lined up to hop on the sea elk.
Okay, so you hold your action for that jump.
Exactly.
It is now Asher's turn.
We have a mystery D20 redeemed by the Dungeon Master. Natural 20. Natural 20.
Would be fun. It would come in handy.
Cocked. I'm not gonna touch it. I'll take a picture and I'll fucking send it.
Can I just say something? Donnie's next roll decided if he lived or died.
Oh my god.
But can I also say, ships move pretty fast. Donnie's in the water.
He can swim. He can
I'm
swim.
a turtle! As long as I'm alive!
Oh my gosh, short rest. Motherfuck, let's go. Woo!
All right.
Oh, DM
guys.
coming in for the save. Oh my god.
I should have just ignored that roll. It's all good. It's all good. Fucking keeps it interesting. So you guys, as prey lines up, you have the boat in the ramming position. There's a hole plugged. Donnie, you're like, I'm a turtle. God damn it. Wait. No, Esme doesn't benefit from that.
Nope. She's just dead for longer.
Prey, she's gonna have to find another goblin.
I am full hit points.
All right. So
I am close
It is,
to 4 hit points.
it is now Asher's turn. What are you doing?
So I have no idea that we're about to ram. Well, can I through the hole? Can I do I see
Well,
that the ship?
You
are,
probably
like,
felt the shift.
Yeah, you were seeing the ship. Now you see blackness and waves.
I'd be like, oh, this is bad. So I'm gonna run up above deck.
Okay, so you get your full movement. You get on top of the deck.
And what do I see?
You see Erden holding the wheel strong and true. You see Prey ready to just like jump. You see you see that ship also turning because Prey flicked the wheel. So what are you doing?
So it looks like we're about to collide, is what you're telling
It looks like Erden's planning to fucking ram this ship.
I will hold on for dear life to the most sturdy-looking thing that I can find.
Dear life, you say?
You grab onto the railing of the handrail, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It is now Donnie's turn. Donnie, you come to. You are in water. You have lost about 2 rounds of breath. You have sunk about, I'd say sink probably 15 feet. And you see darkness because you do not have dark vision.
I just start swimming up.
Okay, 15 feet.
Don't forget to heal yourself with that short rest.
You're getting tossed about. You're getting tossed about on top of the water. What, you can't see shit because nobody's cast light on the boats.
I don't think of that shit because for some reason I can see in the dark. I'm just like, oh, I don't need. Oh, this is. Didn't think anything of it. I can see.
It's daylight. What are you talking about?
What are you doing, Donnie?
I'm gonna try to swim towards the CL and try to see if there's any way I can start trying to get up on top.
Okay, so do you want to roll? You have a choice. You have a choice. I can roll a percentile die, or you can roll a percentile die.
Go for it.
I can't care. So, 0 to 25. 0 to 25 is south. Yeah, we'll just.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at Jordan here.
51. You start swimming in a direction, and you. What's your swim speed? Does it not get affected by because you're turtle?
He does not have a swim speed.
So you just
Can
swimming in a
you
direction.
dash as a bonus action for a key point?
I think that might be a thing.
Is it the way of the open hand, or is that every monk?
No, it's every month. I
Okay.
think.
Except for the one, you can spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action. Okay.
Okay, so you swim. So you have what, a 30?
45 feet. That. Oh, sorry. What's your speed? Is it 40 now?
40.
Yeah.
So it'd be 20, 20, 20. You could swim 60 feet with half speed from swimming.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you
It's
swim
move,
60
action, bonus action.
So you swim 60 feet. You
Underwater.
You make it, and you can't see anything because it's dark. But you hear. You know you're swimming in the right direction. You just don't know how far those boats are.
You go by Foghorn's screams.
Ah! Actually, yeah, you hear Foghorn screaming Leo and Kyle. They're all in the water going, Captain, I don't know what to do! They're all just screaming for dear life. They seem to just be treading water for the time being. Erden, it's your turn. You ram the ship. Pray you jump. You rolled a fucking 22. You don't even need to roll. You land on the boat. You destroy the front half of the ship as when Prey turned, it was turning. You ripped the front end of that boat. Your boat does take damage, but it's still afloat. Theirs begins to take water. And so, you are out of combat. What are you guys doing while the storm is going and most of your crew's in the water?
I'll just keep like holding on to the wheel. I'm like, the people back.
I will go to try to grab the wheel. Be like, tell me
Ma'am, tell me where the people are.
and I'll try to steer.
Okay, so roll strength check with advantage because Erden is helping. Asher, I assume you're still holding on for dear life.
23.
I'm holding on for dear life, but can I also make my way, because we're trying to turn towards them?
Yeah. You guys are
We can't.
trying to do a U-turn.
Okay, so no one can see. Probably nobody can see in the darkness. I'm thinking of our allies, Foghorn and everybody else.
Nobody
So,
in the water can see right now.
I'm going to create a beacon. I'm going to cast the light on the. Oh, okay. Hold on. I've got a better idea. I'm gonna climb the crow's nest.
Okay, you climb. Okay, roll an athletics with disadvantage because it is a storm.
Would you give me athletics? Or not athletics? Would you give me
Acrobatics?
Yes,
Sure. Try to cartwheel your way up.
with disadvantage. You let me do it before. That's the only reason I asked you.
I know. The first session.
With disadvantage, you say.
Yes.
Oh. Well, I rolled both the same, and both are a 14.
I'm doing it. You're hanging by your foot upside down in the ropes.
How
And I
difficult is it to
touched the
climb?
mast.
It's a storm. It
Yeah,
is wet.
That imposed the disadvantage.
Can I
He
touch
either
the
fall
mast?
into the water. Oh, you can touch the mast. Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to, as I'm trying to grab onto the mast to stabilize myself upside down, I'm going to just cast light on the mast and be like,
So
Is it
The
something?
beacon's a minister for lit.
Condor needs our help. So Donnie, you start hearing Bugger, swim to the light, and just a bunch of people fighting for dear life. I'll say you guys find them because of the beacon, but I will make Foghorn, Kyle, and Leo just roll to see if they can tread water long enough for the ship and everything. So this is Foghorn. 15. Foghorn does good. So which one do you want, Kyle? The glow in the dark or the white?
Kyle shines bright like a diamond, so I'd say the glow in the dark.
Oh my god.
Okay, Kyle is the glow in the dark. Kyle, stay in the boat, Kyle.
He's very energetic.
Kyle is struggling. Kyle rolled a 13. I flipped at an island that was a librarian.
I'll say out loud.
Grab the other ones too. I want to have a word. Also find Esme, please.
Okay, fuck. Okay. I will allow a perception check to see if you can spot everybody that you want to pick up. And then I will just roll a perception check. If it's high enough, you can find other people from your crew, the other people you want and Esme.
I'm not the eyes. I'm just steering. But if
So
someone
it's-
wants to guide me to,
Asher or Erden.
Yeah,
I can do it. Or
It's
unless
pretty-
you want to, it's fine. As I'm
It's
dangling
easy
from
for-
the post.
it's easier for you because you're.
You're higher up.
Yeah.
It would be hard for Esme because she has sank a little bit because she is a corpse.
I don't know that. I did see her bones sticking out of her skin, but
So would you say I have advantage because I'm higher up, or no?
No, you're upside down.
Shut up.
The beacons are lit.
Well, that was a natural one.
Critical failure.
You see your crew.
Okay.
That's it. So you pick up
I'm looking straight down.
Foghorn.
I'm just like, oh, there you guys are. It's fine. I see
You
you.
pick up Foghorn. You pick up Donnie. Pick up Kyle. Leo is nowhere to be found. Leo did not tread water long enough.
I will not let go of this wheel until I'll keep like trying to circle or whatever until we find Esme.
Okay.
Keep looking.
I will allow someone to roll a perception check with advantage because Foghorn doesn't know she's dead either, so he's looking also.
I'll roll it.
Burden, you'll do it? Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to try to free myself and climb back down.
22.
You see a floating necklace. That's just a white. It's just like a little one thing. You just see it once.
Can I, is there one of those like floaty things around that I could grab?
Lifesavers.
Yeah.
Your best weapon.
If I could find one of those and like put it.
I will say with a 22 perception, you see the necklace, no neck attached. So it's easy to assume that if you want to get Esme back, you're gonna have to dive in that spot and dive down.
Yeah. So, is everybody back on the ship?
Everybody but Leo. Leo
Okay.
and Esme are the only ones missing.
So what I want to try to do is take the floaty thing, like put it on myself, attach a rope, and jump down.
Okay, you can do that. You.
And I'll
Into the
first like, I saw the necklace first, so I'll grab the necklace and
That's all we
as
wanted.
I'm floating, as we're floating, I'll try to look for Leo.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Whoa, Jesus. It's a 9. Does that have bless?
You don't see Leo. You don't see Esme. They are lost to the bitch queen. So as you pull Erden back up, Foghorn grabs the steering wheel going, "We have to fight this storm!" And he rides through.
I will not let Foghorn grab the wheel. I am gripping this. He can guide me, but I am not. Like if he tries to, I'm like, "Argh," like.
He grabs your arms and like guides them the way they need to go because you're not a trained sailor.
Right.
Are you refusing to let go of this wheel?
I am refusing to let go of this wheel. I can guarantee you I am
The
stronger
king
than
of the
him.
world.
Okay, but you are taking direction.
Yes.
Okay. Could I
So
get
it's not
you
a
to
mutiny. Okay.
roll? No.
We're sinking this bitch.
The thing is, could I get you to roll? Because although you're holding it strong, you have to fight waves.
Mhm.
You're gonna have to roll a dex check. I'm letting you know, so that you can move your hands to coordinate the boat where you want it to go to fight these waves accordingly. Or you can give the wheel to Foghorn, the trained sailor. It's your choice.
I'll give it to Foghorn, and I will go lower deck, and I'm not gonna make eye contact with anyone, and I'm gonna go lower deck.
Go down. You guys sailed through the storm. Better condition than last time. And the next morning you come, you're all exhausted. The sea is calm, like a mirror. Foghorn goes, "We're gonna repair some shit. We're gonna get this bitch floating again. We're gonna head to the Central Isles." And he looks at you, Prey, and goes, "If you want to learn to sail the ship, I'll gladly teach you. Just not in the middle of a storm."
I won't say a word.
Okay. Leo is just like shaking. He's like, "Done. Done. Nope.
Kyle?
Boat's. Nope. Leo. Boat's cursed.
No,
Crew's cursed.
Leo was not
Leo's
found, right?
Leo's in the water.
Oh, Leo wasn't found. That's right. Kyle's just like, who's gonna train us? Fucking Foghorn just goes, I owe you guys 2 life debts. I'll hire another crew. I'll get you another goblin.
I won't say a word.
And with that, you guys surviving your second stormy day at sea.
So we did not lose a man of the Gill. We did not lose a party member.
That was
I-
fucking close.
Yeah, the natural 20 came in clutch again.
Who?
I gotta stop her demon. I want a tombstone. I want 1 tombstone.
I would have been happy with the 2 health.
Yeah, that too. Heal 2 or
Oh.
natural 20.
Oh fuck.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna, before it gets too crazy late here, we're almost an hour over our regular time.
Well, yeah, boat battles.
The what?
Boat battles.
Boat paddles. I'm going boat battles. I'm going to mention the giveaway once more. So there's a week left. At the end of next week's Monday night session, which should be happening, I don't see a reason why not. I will be doing a draw. 3 lucky participants will be winning a Lemonade Syndicate t-shirt. They can pick there's 4 different styles. I think there's 4 different styles in the giveaway, and there is also different colors, different sizes. So it's not like you get a black small. That's what you get. No, you get to pick. A couple
Pick
colors,
on my
couple
one
styles.
leg.
Exactly.
I was
So
gonna say.
so that is happening. Please take a look. The first step, people watching are likely doing it already, which is following. So if you're not following, please follow. We're doing this every Monday, as far as the eye can see. If not, we'll talk about it, and maybe we'll do a Tuesday instead of a Monday or something like that. Anyways, I will find someone to raid. Dice Cream Sandwich is probably... Yeah, they are. Okay, perfect. I'll raid Dice Cream Sandwich as I do most Mondays. Really fun session. Nobody died. We will catch you next week, and may nobody step in Prey's way.
Bye.
See you, folks. I just clicked. The timer is 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.